Now I gotta go to the restroom. We're back. Hopefully this one
is much better.
It's much better than it was a little earlier.
We'll find out. So yeah, we looked ugly. I always look pretty. She looked ugly.
Anyways.
But yeah, 12 people already?
No.
Oh, I thought it said 12 people.
No, you were looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, I know. Who's here?
Why does it look little? Still looks a little blurry.
I know. I think we're just gonna not. I don't know.
Probably gonna do it through our phones.
Oh, like that? That's patch.
We're probably gonna have to do it through our phone to be looking like crap. We still look like crap. Sorry. I'm not liking it. Hi guys. Miss you too, Diana. I know
we still look the same, man.
Yeah. Everybody else looks better than what we do, unless we just do it through the phone, the Google Hangouts.
How are we gonna do that?
We have the Google Hangout app.
I guess yeah, we'll just do it that way. I mean, yeah, because I don't really like the way I look on camera.
Sorry, guys, I can't see you. We're outside in the backyard.
Oh, she wants to come out here? She wants to come out and see her future husband?
Oh shit, Tony.
I know.
You didn't write his. You didn't say it was you. That's why he said it.
Oh, that's right.
Do we look blurry? Like really, really blurry?
Your phone should tell.
Look, we don't look that pixelated. Maybe it keeps breaking up, but what?
You hear that?
Hear what?
Back here, it sounded like footsteps.
Maybe it's a dog.
No. Dogs don't step like humans. You can tell.
You look better now. Oh, look, you look better now.
I look always.
They're not talking to you.
Oh. Well, then, I guess.
Okay, let me get you back, guys. You guys back up on here.
Yeah. Let me eat myself a cookie.
I'm going to scoot up. If he doesn't want to scoot up, then I'll scoot up. Where's the email? Okay.
But yeah. But yeah.
Okay, there's that one. Go to my Instagram.
Who's that?
Okay, Deborah. Send me email. I'll be waiting. All right. Someone else is on your Wi-Fi. Oh, great.
Who said that?
No, it's probably my mom and my dad that's on using their
tablet.
Their tablet. Are you on the Wi-Fi? Yeah, you are. Hey, Bridget.
Sorry, let me take off my Wi-Fi. Let me see it. How do we look now?
All right, Roberto, we'll watch your video, your boxing video. Yeah.
All right, Roberto, I apologize. We couldn't.
See, now it looks blurry again.
It's because you got close. But anyways.
Oh my God.
Like I said, we really appreciate you coming to.
If you guys turn down your Tiny Gold, if you guys adjust your light bulb and Tiny sits forward a little bit, you guys will both come in clear. Because when he was messing with the light bulb, and you guys could dim it down, it was a lot better.
So you want me to dim it down?
Yeah, if you guys dim it down just a hair, not very much.
So it might turn off right now because it's like a 3-stage light bulb type thing. It's gonna go off right now.
Right there is perfect.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah, the first one when you first clicked it was perfect.
Okay, well let me turn it off again and start over.
Right there, you guys ain't pixelated.
Oh, awesome.
I feel like we
Now
are.
you two need to scoot together now. That way, Tiny.
I feel like we are.
There you go. Now you guys are perfect.
See, what is?
No.
Oh, look, my big old butt. It look blurry.
Don't look blurry on my side.
No? Do we look blurry to anybody else?
Yeah, you guys. Do we look blurry, or is it just my connection?
Or is it just her glasses?
Oh, there it goes. It cleared up.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me get Duke back up here,
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna get Deborah.
because then Rosa, then we'll lose our number one fan, Rosa, if she doesn't see him up here. Yeah, I love you posing.
It's Mo Sargi.
Oh, I thought I was. Oh, I didn't know who it was. Dude, I can't find her stream.
Deb wants to here too. She said to check her IB on the address.
Oh, Deborah?
Yeah, I got it on Instagram. Deborah.
You look more happy tonight, Tiny, than you did last night.
I look more happy? What's she saying?
That you look more happy.
Oh, kind of.
Last night you looked like you were pissed off to the world.
Oh, because they were picking on
Yeah, because they were picking on me all night.
It was fun though.
No, it was. It was. I mean, I don't get hurt like that. I like to make people laugh. Why is taking her so long?
There's Deborah.
I'm old. Wait for me. I'm coming.
You were her. Goldilocks.
Oh. I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, Duke has a long email, okay?
Okay. I can't find her stream.
Okay. Go to the page.
Oh, duh.
Duh.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little slow.
You guys do look perfect at this angle.
That's what I was saying.
I'm sorry, I can't do it because she's just looking at me.
Tiny Goldie, you good peeps. When new additions come, I will send you diapers. Thank you, Alpha Traveler One.
Thank you.
That's really nice of you. Thank you.
Yes.
We only pick on those we love. Christina said.
Yeah, did you take your shots today?
Don't
No,
look at me. I was
no,
at
I
work
haven't.
all day.
I haven't because I woke up eating food like. Wait, who's calling me?
Sorry.
Oh wait,
Don't tell Patch.
hello.
What the heck?
What? You're on my phone. Duke is on my. Yeah. Oh, that's not true. What you do?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
You must have done something because it's called my phone.
Okay. That is so weird.
Try again.
That was a trip.
You
Yeah.
look at her bottle.
All right. Let me.
You look at her
Oh,
bottle.
I should hang. Oh, there it was.
Maybe we should take off Google Hangouts from.
Why? It's been working so far.
Yeah, I don't know how you ended up calling him on his phone.
He was the one that
How did that happen?
I have no idea.
He just wanted to talk to me. He didn't want to be on the screen. Then those Rosa will really be mad at me. Sorry,
My
guys.
husband's yelling. My son's in the basement.
Deborah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anna Keller saying hi.
Hello.
And Twin Flame as well.
Hello.
Y'all didn't say.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, guys.
Oh, Rebecca, hi. Sorry.
Hi. Hi.
All right.
It's because my wife's big
Sorry.
fingers are screwing up everything up.
No, I'm not.
Blurry Bunny EMT. Hi, both. Both are cute and funny.
Love your show. Just
Hey, boy.
Thank you, Blurry
Cuando
Bunny.
llega como
Blurry,
8, sacan.
Burly.
Oh,
Porque
sorry.
no está totalmente
There
lleno.
he is. Hey, that was weird that you ended up calling his phone.
I'm telling you, he just wants to talk to me, not to you guys.
Well, he doesn't want to talk to me.
I know your sister's gonna get mad. Hey, boy.
Hey, Rebecca. Sorry, I was trying to get
Hold on.
Duke on here.
Deborah, Wow Really, Now Hawkins is saying hi to you.
Hello.
That's it?
Hi.
What are you gonna do? Jump up and down?
Oh, like have a little conversation with them.
Gee.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? What's up? ¿Qué onda?
Smash the like button. Thank you, Rebecca.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Just don't break your phone.
I did.
I don't want to sound like Joey. That's why. I have to do it slow.
Should we? I'll just leave it. This is that we're live on the other one.
Well, leave it.
That's so weird.
It's fine. Your phone's screwing up. But yeah, so
I can't fight today. I'm really like
Good.
tired today. To fight.
Hello, Deborah.
Hello.
Just hopped on to say hello.
I know.
Going to get back to Disney.
Oh, what?
Disney.
There.
What?
Thank you, Alpha Traveler One.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you,
as
Alpha
well.
Travel One, for stopping by. Have fun for us.
Yeah, Disney's
Yeah.
locked right now.
So, Deborah, you can go show us the snow out there right now?
Yeah, I gotta go outside anyway, so why not? When in Rome.
Who said this?
Is it snowing?
We are in Southern California.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're actually in one of our... Huh?
We'll let you know. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
can't flip the phone, but you guys can probably see it. I mean, it's white. There's not much to
It's
see.
snowing.
It's dark. Yeah, whatever.
For real, just throw yourself right there.
Yeah, like little...
More like a snow hippo. There ain't gonna be no snow angel.
Do y'all
no,
have
no.
the P.O. box? Yeah.
Yes,
hold
we
on.
do.
Let me post it up.
We're going to post it up. What was it say?
I don't know.
Damn, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh,
Sorry.
they asked where we're from.
Yeah.
I just put-
I don't know if that's what they were...
Limpialo bien. Clean it up good.
Well, she just posted up our P.O. box right there. It's on the screen. So whoever wants
someone
it,
here in Illinois.
because it snows over there. Oh, hello, it doesn't snow here.
So you guys never see
Is
snow?
it snowing already or what?
Well, we see it, but we don't
It
go
was-
to it.
Yeah,
Up in the mountains.
it was snowing at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then would you stop putting soap on the damn floor? Sorry, guys. You have
No,
to sweep
you're
it
good.
first. It
We like-
defeats the purpose.
Well, at least have something to hear because we don't know what to talk about. Go ahead.
But no, it started. Don't do that. Sweep it. It started snowing at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. When I got off with you guys, it started
I'm on
spitting.
right now.
Oh yeah.
And then I woke up this morning and everything was white.
Yeah, I saw you did a little video. Your boy was out there. I think it was. I think.
Yeah, Dummy took a coffee cup out there and was trying to put salt all over the driveway with a coffee cup.
Oh,
Alpha Traveler said, once your special edition comes, I will make sure you get a special pin and some diapers.
oh wow! Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Alpha
you.
Traveler.
That's awesome.
I love Goldie's glasses. They fit her face perfect.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Better.
They're old. I
Like
have
her.
different. I have different ones, but this is like the ones that I always wear because the other ones just keep rising down my nose and it irritates me. So I wear these the most. Even
That
though
means because you sweat a lot.
I don't sweat a lot. Standing there, not doing anything, slow season. The only time I did sweat was when it was like freaking Thanksgiving.
Hey, Goldie,
What's up?
seen it or not, but this is what I do on my spare time. I don't know if you can see it. It's
Oh,
really
yeah,
good.
one chopper.
Yep.
You gotta teach
You
her
know
how
what?
to do it.
I want to do that, but I heard it's like really
That's my laundry soap, dude.
wow.
Like, I don't have to buy
Nice.
laundry soap, like, forever.
I really want to do that, but I know it takes time.
It's really easy. You just have to, like, pay attention to the deals and the store coupons and get out there and do it, man. I've lived off my stuff now for over a year, and, like, when I get low on something, I go looking for the deal, and I usually find it. Like, I'm Glade wasted. I have, like, 300 bottles of Glade and shampoo and conditioner. I mean, my Lanta, you name it, I've got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta try that. I told my sister, let's do it. Let's start doing that.
Thank Thank you, Curly Bunny. They say that we look cute. It's all because of me. I make
You
Curly.
guys do look cute.
Won't surprise me if we get snow in a few weeks.
In the hot water.
That's cool.
I am Groot.
Make some snow this way. Never find.
It says suavecito. That's a pomade.
It's a pomade that I use for my hair.
Suavecito.
It's a man.
Dude, behind the camera. What's up, man?
Why are you scaring me?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry, dude. I'm sorry, babe.
You call me dude?
I don't know. Dude behind the camera, thank you for being here, bro. I really appreciate it.
Man, how are you?
I'm sorry.
Dude behind the camera.
No, man.
It's a men's product, but there is a female one called Suavecita. But I don't like it.
Look at
Thank
this.
you, dude behind the camera. We are, hope you having an awesome day as well. And yes, I would love for you to be on our panel one day. Mo man, how you doing?
Deb's doing it.
I'm playing glasses.
I can room to it now.
I told you.
These glasses, I don't know. They just
what?
they're old. I had some all black ones, but the dog that I had before that passed
Here's
away,
the pipe will drink.
he chewed them up. How are you?
If anybody that's on here is not subscribed, dude behind the camera, he's an awesome YouTuber. I mean, he does a lot of what we do.
Live streams.
Yeah, music in the background.
Hold the pipe.
Go ahead and go subscribe to him, man.
I gotta give some people their mod status.
Whoa.
I just have to do it through my laptop.
Yeah, because we're waiting. I
know Patch is waiting for his.
Yo, I got like a couple of people that want them to be mods.
Yeah.
Like this. Wow, really. And
Do you guys want to hear something really cool?
I
I got a message. You guys know who Pokey is, right?
yeah.
Okay, so yesterday when all that stuff happened out there in Hawaii, I sent him a message on Facebook making sure he was okay because, like, hello. And he came back and he's like, yeah, I'm good. He goes, it was a false alarm. And I said, you need to do a video to let all the fam know that you're okay. You know, because obviously he's got, almost 1,000 subs. And I'm sure everybody was worried about him. And so he just did a short 50-second video, and he texted me today, and he goes, I want to thank you for that. And I said, why? He goes, my video got over 1,000 views in one day. And I went and looked, and last time I looked, it was at 1,400 views.
Holy.
Within 24 hours.
Dang.
That was a good idea.
And he's literally under 100 for that Brazilian wax thing, so that's going to be pretty funny.
Oh, wow.
Dude behind the camera, thank you for stopping by.
Yes, dude behind the camera.
Hopefully you come back soon.
Oh, Rosa's back. Who cares? Actually, welcome back, Rosa.
Get out.
What do you want me to do? You want me to start right now? We're on live.
Yeah.
Kick back.
I can't even see the comments.
What was that?
See the comments either, so I'm just chilling.
Well, I think I should. I was just saying, I should just put it like that, but.
You'll only be able to see it if you had like another electronic
Hey,
device.
Tiny and Goldie. Hey, Love Family Productions. How you doing? Yes, hello.
Oh, I can't see.
Oh, give me glasses.
Shut up.
Star Delta, hi. How you doing?
Love Family Productions.
Rusty Rose, welcome back.
Babe.
Yeah, made a day or two. Maybe a day.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. What Deborah told you to do. Pokey. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was more, sorry for the noise, guys. We're cleaning the crate area. I just had him do it because, like, I know he has fans, like, everywhere. Not fans, but fam, you know. And that was the reason why I was like, just reach out and leave a message that you're okay. That's why he came on with his hair all up in the air and whatnot. But didn't realize he was going to get views like that. That's crazy.
We're doing good, Star Delta. How are you doing? But yeah, it was a good idea for her to do it.
Oh man, they asked you what's your channel.
Oh man, or Duke.
Oh Duke, sorry, Duke. They asked you what's your channel. Sorry.
Mine?
Yeah. Moman's asking you what's your channel.
Duke City Flash Garcia.
Bam Bam, we worry about everything.
Moment, subscribe to me.
Oh, he's subscribed to you? Moment.
I don't know. I just seen it and then it just disappeared.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it was
Catch
calling
it.
notifications.
Yeah, but like, that was a very smart idea, you know, because, yeah, he does have a lot of fans.
I had forgot that he was in Hawaii.
I found it. Thank you. Oh, he said he found it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, that's Star Delta. Yeah, that's his name. DJ Fruit Loops. What's up, bro?
What's up, DJ?
DJ.
He keeps coming in and out. I mean, if you're gonna come in, stay here. I'm just playing. I'm playing, bro.
Google Hangouts helped a lot better than the last stream.
The what?
You know, the last stream that that you were all buffering on.
Oh yeah.
It was the same thing. I don't know. We just moved a little closer.
Guys,
we just moved a little closer. We moved the light, and I ended up. I had him turn off his Wi-Fi.
Sorry, you keep reading the comments because they text me right now.
Google Hangouts. How do you use it?
Who said that?
Star Delta.
I mean, just download Google. Google Hangout. Just download Google Hangout to your phone. And
well, from my laptop, I can stream it so YouTube can see it. Because it's like an event type of thing, and it goes straight to the Google Hangouts. And from there, I can actually call people or like send them a link so they can join us on the panel. But from a phone, I'm not sure how it would work from a phone. I mean, you can still call them, but you're not going to be able to stream like so live, so everybody can see you on YouTube. You can just stream just so one person can talk without being on YouTube. I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain it.
The best way to explain it, Cody, is tell them to go to their smartphone, go to Google Play Store, download Hangouts, and on their phone, where it says YouTube, go to slide thing to the right and hit Google Hangouts. And then you'll have to send them a message to invite them.
Well, I mean, she probably heard that.
Yeah. Hey, Goldie, what's the flag in the background? Can't see, but want to see. How does it? It's a skull. It's a.
Well, you know what?
I'll put up a picture of it so y'all can see what it is.
She doesn't let me do nothing.
Nope. Because you're slow.
No.
Your ugly face is slow.
You break things.
You what?
You break things.
Okay.
This is what it is. It's just it's called Suavecito. The pomade that I use.
Like 3 flowers, but
It's kind of like 3 flowers. I know some people know what 3 flowers is. But this is what something like the greasers use, or like the guys that do
Pin-up
the
girls
stores and the girls that do the pin-up and all that stuff. That's what I use. And like right now, I have it because I have no hairspray, so I'm using pomade in my hair, and it feels like if I have hairspray on. So I mean, I like it. I like it way better than using hairspray sometimes.
hey, oh wait. Hey. Okay, I already answered that. Hey, DJ,
Yeah, so some love the crazy mask.
Yeah, Who's talking?
Oh yeah.
That's Deborah's husband.
Oh, I was like, who's talking?
Sorry.
That's alright. It's damn, he has a hard name to pronounce. What's his name again, Deborah?
Just call him Gino.
Gino. Cool. But yeah.
What are you guys doing tomorrow? I know probably some of you guys are going to be working.
I got therapy, so
Oh, yeah,
therapy at Tuesday, so start up therapy again.
That's what's up. I used to love going to therapy. just to stay on the bed with those little patches on my knee, and, like, give you shocks.
I'll give you shocks. I will bring my taser.
No,
Say you like those.
but it's not the same.
Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be here at home all day.
Me too. I'm gonna be snoring. I don't work tomorrow. I'm gonna be off tomorrow.
Damn.
My work depends on Mother Nature, whether or not she's going to keep dumping snow on us.
So if it snows,
right.
you can't go to work or what?
They already told me that if it snows, they're not going to be very busy tomorrow, so they probably won't need me. Today, my husband works. That we do the same job.
Oh.
And so when I'm off, he works, etc. And tomorrow's my day to work. Well, he has the day off, but they sent him on a 4.5-hour break today because they didn't have any business.
Must be nice, a 4.5-hour break.
That would have been a nice.
Yeah, but when you pay your bills with your tips, I mean,
yeah.
If you ain't hustling making that money, you know.
True that.
Gotta hustle to make that money.
Yes, ma'am. My sister-in-law Camacho said Duke. That's all she said.
No, she said, why do you have therapy? What's wrong with
you? Where's her other comment? I see it. Oh, it's way up there. Yeah, so why do you have therapy?
I didn't want to be nosy. I was going to ask you too, but I didn't want to be nosy.
I mean, we're just reading the comments what they're asking.
No, I know, but I was gonna ask you too why physical therapy, but I can't.
She beat you to it.
I had surgeries back then. I'm still recovering. I'm 90%. I'm good. I can walk and all, but I have cerebral palsy, so I'm just gonna do some startup. I can't even talk right now. I'm just.
He's blushing because my sister-in-law's asking him this.
I know.
Nah, if you don't want to say it, it's all good, man. I mean.
No. I'm trying to open up to y'all, you know.
Come on.
But
they asked what kind of surgery. I was like, dang, this is no interview, but I know.
I'm all on the spot. Rose, they're asking 21 questions. But that's what we're here for, to answer people's questions, right?
Yeah. Right.
Sure.
Well, I had plates and bolts in me back then when I was smaller, so they had to rotate my my feet to walk straight because I kind of like walk with my legs, like
awesome.
Like I walk funny, but they try to fix it, and I had my toes fixed, and my toes were going cross,
okay.
You know, and so they had to fix it and had to take a bunion out of my foot, so I was all laid up for that on a boot.
Wow. Yeah, so I mean, you've been through a lot of. I'm assuming, like
yeah. I had like 9 operations, so.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're glad. Is it working? Is it working for you or no?
Oh yeah. It's working.
That's good.
That's good. I mean,
that's a good thing that it did help a lot.
That's great. You still. My sister-in-law said, "You still fine, mijo. No worries." For real. She doesn't even know what to say. She doesn't want to know anything else, but you're fine.
All right. Thank you.
Thank God you're good. That's what she said. It's amazing hearing you. Curly Bunny said, "It's amazing hearing your story."
And then Diana Keller asked, "Where do you work?" So she was asking, talking to Deborah for that one.
Oh, Deborah, where do you work? If you
I work for surprising. I work for a Mexican restaurant chain.
Yeah, she did a video one day, and then
I want some carne asada, fries, and some enchiladas, and tacos.
I guess we're not gonna go live anymore because every time we go live, I want this, I want this, I want this.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to make some coffee, so I might be a little noisy.
No trip, no worries.
I just
Hey,
cleaned all my
Lawrence,
cabinets today.
Lawrence family, how you doing? Do you guys want to come up here today, or you guys are
I've
putting
got
your,
rods and
or you're putting your kids to sleep?
just official, bro.
Who said this?
Star Delta told that to Duke.
Oh, I've got rods and pins in my bag.
Go get some guns. No break. Hey, you paying?
Stop talking about that, dude. I'm trying to read this question.
Sorry, but she said carne asada and nachos, so I'm asking if she's paying.
Oh, gosh. Don't talk about carne asada right now.
Where you go? Where's
The man refused to die.
I ate some elk tacos and I don't know elk burgers. So.
Wait. Okay, it
She
says,
said, yep, we'll go after.
yeah, well, I guess we're going to cut the screen. We're going to get some food.
He said, we'll go after.
Okay, let's get
Oh.
Oh, now she doesn't want to. Now, all of a sudden, she's not hungry. She said she'll go after. No, Star Delta was saying, I've got 6 rods and pins in my bag. 6 each. We got special.
I got pins in my toes too. Still.
Oh, you still got
Still have pins in my toes.
We got special. This is we just special.
Oh, we just special. Sorry, I was reading wrong.
Oh. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Sorry.
dang.
But that's crazy. So you still, to this day, you still have the.
I'm still trying to read the sign behind you.
So you still have you have pins in your toes right now. You said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
They did X-rays in my. What?
Monday? No, I was gonna say, aren't the pins, are they like that they screw, or because I've seen people, like the ones that break their neck or something, they screws on their head.
Yeah.
Is it that type of screws or no, or is it
I'm guessing like a regular screw because they did X-rays and then my toes were like that, so they had to like break my toes and put pins.
Oh, tu pinche madre.
Well, just one toe.
that actually hurt my butt?
Yeah.
Real, I mean.
Patches on here.
Oh, I don't want to talk to that guy. He's on me all the time.
Well, then why'd you text him?
Hey, Pat, you want to come up here?
I hope you feel better, dude. I hope you feel better soon, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Praying for
Appreciate it.
you.
I'm getting there.
Dude,
Wait. Say it out loud so you can hear. This is my sister.
I'm getting there.
I hope you feel better soon, Duke. I'll be praying for you, handsome.
I appreciate for all the prayers.
No problem, man. Hell yeah, man. Prayers going on your way, bro, so you can get better.
Dang.
Get those screws. I can just imagine how pain is going.
Amen.
I would have fainted right there.
Oh, yeah. Before they even cracked my toes, I'd be like, oh.
Like, I'm just curious, like, it takes somebody who's got, like, I don't even know what the word would be used, but a doctor to be like, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to learn how to break people's bones to help them. I mean, I couldn't imagine putting a fly.
Diana was like, ouch, LOL, laugh out loud. Deborah, I know what you said.
Gosh.
I have titanium rods and pins. They've been there since '96. Positive you need prayers sent to you, bro. That was Star Delta saying that.
Me? Or
Yes, they were talking to you. You did hear what I was saying, right?
I was trying to hear you.
Okay.
Star
Delta said, I have titanium rods and pins. They've been there since '96. Haha, bro. Positive healings. Prayers sent to you, bro.
Right on. Appreciate all the prayers. Thank you.
'96? He had those rods?
My mom has titanium in her knee.
I'm going to go recycle her.
Yeah, certainly. And every time they run that machine thing on her in the casino, the first time.
Let's say the reason why at the casino. At the casino we got here, every Tuesday they do a little gig, you know, Mexican music, and
They
they're
call
there.
it Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, they call it Taco Tuesday. But and my in-laws are their #1 fan. They're there every Tuesday. So my mother-in-law, they did surgery on her knee. They gave her one of those machines, right, that you extend your leg and out to do exercise. But she has titanium in the right in her knee. She has a titanium knee, I guess, or something. I don't know. But every time you go to the casino to that gig, there's security guards there with those, you know, to take you.
With the guys and the girls.
Every time, the first time she went out there with her knee after she got surgery, it went down. They went down her leg to, you know, check her, and it just going off.
It started going off, and they were like, "What do you have in your knee? Like, what do you have there?" And she's like, "Nothing, just my knee." And they had to bring, I don't know if they had to bring more security
like
or
to check her out, like if she was trying to
or something.
sneak something in there.
And since I had two brothers that worked, and I have one that know my parents. They know us. They know all of our family there. They had to come and tell the security, no, she's okay. She got surgery. She has titanium in her knee, and she had to lift up her pants so they can see all the scars and everything. Even when she goes to like the courts and stuff, all that, you know how they have those things, those metal detectors. She goes through them and she starts ringing through there.
Yeah, they have to like strip search her basically. What do you have on there? We make fun of her all the time. But yeah, she has a titanium knee. She's expensive.
Yeah, surgery's no fun though. So
you know what?
From
Thank
my
God
experience.
I've never gone through not one surgery. But I can just imagine, you know, like just the healing part, the pain and shit, how it hurts. I did get staples on my arm because I broke a window, and stupid me, when I broke a window, I pulled it right back out, and it just went straight to the bone, like maybe 10 cuts on my arm and shit. I was bleeding when I was all bleeding, like if I was, you know, excuse my language, like, you know, one of the girls every month, you know, I was bleeding chingo. I was like, oh shit. I was like, fuck. So I had a car that had a sunroof. I was like, shit. And it was at 6 in the morning. Nothing was open yet but the hospital. I didn't want to go to the hospital. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to open the sunroof. And I'm like this, driving and shit, so you would see if the air would, like, dry my shit up. Hell no. Like if I killed somebody. I went to the hospital, but I do have tattoos. And once I saw the needle, I was like, what the hell are you going to do with that? She goes, well, I have to numb it so, you know, clean and everything and then staple it. So I walked out and shit of the hospital like with 50 staples on my arm. But yeah.
When you fractured, what were you doing when you fractured your leg? I forgot.
Nothing.
Just tell them the story.
God. Do you guys know what a boom lift is? It's a machine with 4 wheels and it extends out with the bucket in front.
Like those cherry picker things?
They call it cherry pickers or booms, but I used to work at a place where they rent out equipment. They returned that machine, and you know, anybody of us that worked for the company was able to move it to where it needs to go. So I jumped on there on the bucket because obviously you have to get it in the bucket and drive around with it. So I got in the bucket, and I was going to the back of the building where they're supposed to go, and there was a little, I want to say a curb, about an inch, 2 inches big, and it was a little drop to the other, you know, to get to the other side. But like about a foot away from us, there was a little ramp made for the machines to go down that way. So stupid me decided to go off the little ledge instead of going through the little ramp they made. I was like, nah, nothing's gonna happen. Cool. I went down with the first tires, and it bounced, and all the vibrations started going up to the where I was at. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna grab on tight. So I did. Nothing happened. I was like, cool, that ain't that bad. So I kept going, and the other 2 tires, you know, so I can have all 4 tires, you know, even, came down. Oh no. It did the same thing, but this time it was going harder and harder, and it just threw my ass off the damn bucket. And I landed, and I fractured my knee. I hairline fractured
it. Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
So anyways, I mean, and they caught it on video. When I went back,
I need a portable. I think the whole funny part about that was when he said, Goldie goes, what did you do? He goes, nothing. Nothing.
So anyways, back to my story. So anyways, I was, all the vibration, and it threw me like a fucking canyon ball. Bah! Out the damn basket. I came down, and I was like, oh, shit, it's going to hurt, Fucking passed out because I landed on my knee. Woke up, my knee was about this big. Like your head, you didn't bite your tongue?
Nope.
But anyways, yeah, it was that big, and I couldn't walk and shit, and I was like, fuck, and nobody was around. So I ended up crawling like a little kid all the way around the building to the front door, and I told the guy, dude, I fell off the bucket. What you do? I don't know. I just went down, and somehow I just fell out the bucket. So they went back into the video, the camera, because it was recording.
You lied then.
I lied. All I heard is everybody, they were laughing at me because it looked fucking funny because a big old body just, woof. The machine's over here and I'm way over there already.
Isn't that, didn't you fall off of a four-wheeler too?
No, because everyone's going to be making fun of me now. No.
Hey, band runners.
Oh, what's up, band runners? Sorry, you're not even looking at the damn comments.
Yes, I am. Why do you think I noticed them? They were in here.
Did Pat answer?
No, he never answered.
Okay, question.
Holy crap, that shit. That hurts.
No, it tickled. Of course it hurt. I fractured my knee, like hairline fracture. Good thing I didn't rip no ligaments or anything.
Well, I never had none of that. Yes, I have to go.
Well, then go.
Okay, I'll be back. You drink a lot of water at work.
Whose fault's that?
Not
mine. But anyways, guys. No, I'm fine. I'm only fine. But yeah. So, band runners, you guys want to come up here? Send us your email. That'd be awesome if they can come up here. Oh, that's so sad, though. What are you talking to me? Holy crap, that shit hurts. Yeah, it did. It did hurt. It's so sad. Yeah. I think back about it, and I can just picture my big old body just flying up across the air. Woo!
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I used to have seizures too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
And how? I mean, you said you used to. What? I mean, I don't know. If they. Okay.
When I was born, I was having seizures, I guess, and I was in the ICU, and for a couple months, and so I was on medication and going through seizures, turning purple, and my head's just spinning and spinning, and but I outgrew them, but I'm all right now.
Well, that's good. I mean, fuck, crazy, because I remember the seizures are no joke. I mean, I'll bullshit aside. I saw somebody having a seizure, like scared the shit out of me because it's like I didn't know what the hell to do. I mean, I felt bad because I didn't know what to do. The person was just there, on the floor, just, having a seizure. And I looked around and nobody was helping him. I was like, I don't know what to do. Does anybody know? Or what the hell? Turn them on the side, or I don't know. Nobody knew, and the ambulance came, and I just took off. I was like, no, that shit looked bad. I got scared that day.
My son My son was born with a brain bleed. My son Christian, the 17-year-old, he was born with a brain bleed, and he was in the ICU for 2 weeks after he was born. And
Really?
they sent him home on a medicine that's called phenobarbital, and it's the same medicine they give inmates on death row, but it's an anti-seizure medicine. So I had to make sure constantly that he had the exact amount, because if I gave him too much, it could send him into a coma, and if I didn't give him enough, he could have a seizure. But his blood ended up clotting, and he didn't never have to have a shunt or anything by the grace of God, you know. But
Well, God,
we went through that with him.
I've heard of that medicine. You know, when give me a second. MD95 TSI. Thank
What's going
you
on,
for
Anthony?
bro. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. You know, twin here, bro. But yeah, I've heard of that medicine. When yes, I was in jail before, but not for long. Maybe like a month or two. I've heard of that medicine when I was in there. I just couldn't remember that name until you said it. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's what the jail.
that phenobarbital stuff ain't nothing to mess with.
McDonald's delivers?
What the hell? They deliver?
Yeah.
We're out here.
What's up,
They just
Bridget?
they just
They
they
deliver
just
out here.
delivered oh yeah. Sorry.
Taco Bell, Mickey's, and Pizza Hut and Domino's all deliver out here now.
Oh shit! I think I'm gonna.
I'm so jealous.
I don't even like McDonald's.
So, I mean, I don't want to be nosy or anything, but when was the last time you know that you remember you had the secret? When?
I had probably when I was like 4 or 5,
Oh wow!
around there.
Well,
And then 6, I started not to have no more seizures, and then I just outgrew them.
that's
Did you have to?
Huh?
What kind of seizures did you have?
How many what?
What kind did you have?
Uh,
I have what's called granny seizures. I have them about every 2 months.
every 2 months?
I just had one like 2 months ago, and my boyfriend had to literally give me my shot to stop it.
just what it is about their tongue. Oh, okay. So DJ was just because like I said, I didn't know what to do with that person that was having a seizure. He said there's nothing you can do with while they're having a seizure. All you got to do is worry about their tongue and their head.
I was gonna try to say something like that, but
Oh, is that right?
I couldn't
So
even
what
think.
do you mean their tongue? Like I don't get it. I mean,
Say a tongue.
You want to try to make them you want to put them in the position where they're not going to be able to swallow or bite their tongue.
oh.
Because you can swallow your tongue. You can swallow your tongue, and or they could bite their tongue off because they have no control over their movements at that moment. It's kind of like a total blackout when it's happening.
Oh shit!
And it's super scary.
Well, shit, it was scary when I saw it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it was the first time I've ever seen somebody go through that in person. I'm in the ladies' room. I'm in the little girl's room. Bathroom. Yeah, okay.
What kind of medicine was they on? Yeah.
All right, Curly Bunny, we'll be here.
Fever barbital? Fever what? Phenobarbital.
Phenobarbital.
And what else? Dilantin, I guess.
Dilantin. Damn.
I guess it was some type of medication, I guess.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Hang on, guys. Hay una atrás, está la caja del Twitter, ahí está arriba.
So, Bridget, how you doing?
I was born out.
I'm fine right now. I'm just sitting here with my puppy right beside me. I don't know if you can see him or not. I'm trying to show you. Like, right here.
Oh, yeah, I saw him a little bit.
Yeah, he's a retired teacher. He tells me when have a seizure or sugar. She's state state registered.
Oh, is that right?
So right now
Got
he's
it.
like beside me, so I know like my sugar's low, so I got a piece of candy. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I just gotta watch it because when he starts getting right on top, that's usually a warning sign.
Oh wow.
Hey, Tiny, can you see her? Look over here. Look over here. Can you
Oh
see
yeah,
her?
the boxer. The boxer, yeah.
Yep. Oh God, she's got her paw in my rib. Get down.
Yeah, I love the colors
Pound.
that I love the colors that she has. You know.
Yeah, she's a brindle.
Yeah. My white one's a brindle too.
I have puppies.
So I want to have puppies. I want my dogs to have puppies.
At first, I thought these pups were going to be boxer pits, but unfortunately, no.
What are they?
Boxer huskies.
Oh
no.
man.
They can mush. They're gorgeous. They're honest to God, they're gorgeous though.
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, all dogs are gorgeous when they're puppies. You just gotta wait till when they're grown.
I just hope they're not fugly.
Fugly. I hope. I mean, I don't know. Was it?
Has anybody?
Go ahead, Duke. Was this the
anybody...
first time that she got pregnant or what?
When we adopted her from the pound, so whoever had her before had her trained. She's trained. She's docked. And when we first got her, she was sagging. So I knew there was a litter of pups that she had before she got caught by the pound. No one claimed her, so we were able to adopt her. And I've had her now 4.5 years, and this is the first litter she's had with me. And I was kind of hoping to breed her with another friend's boxer brindle, but that didn't happen. But she's done. I'm not having any more pups. So heck no. No
Why
more.
not?
I'm just over it. I'm over it. You guys, I've got to get off here because something's going on with the baby.
Okay then.
So I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Sorry about that, Duke. What were you saying?
No, I was gonna say, has anybody seen new movies lately?
I don't really.
You don't watch movies?
I do, but I watch more comedy movies and action movies, and that's it. But lately, I haven't seen anything. I don't go to the theaters. The reason why, because I mean, the damn seats that they got, they're so damn comfy. That's what I'll do. I'll be passed out before the movie starts. So, me, it's not worth it taking me to, like we said yesterday, to the buffet or to the movies. Because I won't eat and I won't watch a movie. I'd rather burn the movies and just watch them here at the house. I can fall asleep if I want.
What about crab legs? Have you tried crab legs?
No.
No.
I've only ate
at the casino. No, crab legs are pretty good.
Are they? Sorry.
Soft blue crabs.
Huh?
I said, especially if they're the soft blue crabs from Delaware, they're excellent.
Oh yeah.
I never tried them. Try that one.
Because they're soft fried and you can eat everything.
Oh yeah, Diana. Whose puppy? From Deborah or from one of mine? She's asking, I want a puppy. That's what I was telling her. We're going to make some rounds. Have a great laugh. All right, Star Delta. Thank you for swinging by. He's going to go make some rounds to other people's live streams.
Lay down, Huffy.
Lay down.
Lay down, Huffy.
To the movies. Yeah, neither have I, Diana. Star Delta, it's up to you. Will you sub back? I mean, Jacob. Oh, he's asking Star Delta that if he subbed to you, will he'll sub back to him? I don't know. I can't answer that question. Curly, I haven't been to the movies in a minute. Yeah, and then now these days they're getting too expensive just to walk into the movies, like $12 or so.
Oh no.
Chales on me already. All right, I'll tell.
Popcorn and everything else.
I don't know. I remember those days we used to go to movies and like popcorn here, drink over here, candies here, walking
candies
like this and shit.
Yeah, right.
And inside the movies, who wants popcorn? Over here making all kinds of noise. But no, I always tell my friend, hey, if we go to the movies, you pay and open the side door for me. I ain't paying $12. Chales, eh?
Out here, they're $18 per ticket. Popcorn $6.95, and the drinks are $7, and that's only a 12 ounce. They're not handicap accessible. I can't use my wheelchair and fix it.
Wow, fuck that! $18 for a ticket.
Yeah, our new movie theater is called AMP Movie Theater out here, and it's $18 per ticket.
Chales, eh? That's a ripoff.
And the midday is only $9.50, but the midday you're only getting the stupid movies like a year old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watching.
I want crabs now. That's what Curly Bunny said. I want seafood. Deborah, Diana, I mean. So do I, Diana. Talking about all this food, seafood sounds good right now. Not the bad crab. Curly Bunny said, "Not the bad crabs." LOL. the ones y'all eat. Yeah, this chick. I guess she went down the toilet or something.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay.
Simon.
All right.
I think they have special on Mondays. It's $5. Oh, $5 special Mondays, Liddell? At the movies? That sounds a little reasonable. I'll go watch a movie there. It's up to you. Huh? You go there yelling at me. Did you call me chick? Not me. I want to see Insidious. Who wants to see Insidious? Dude, you have a fine smile. Oh, wait till he comes back, Rosa. Then you can say it again. Then I'll tell him. She's like, oh, dude, you're back. My sister-in-law said, oh, wait. Can you hear me?
What's up?
Okay, my sister-in-law goes, dude, you have a fine smile.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I don't know what you did to her. I mean,
I don't know. I didn't do
all
nothing.
These questions from her. Do. Lower down, Leslie.
Whoa.
Hey, Tiny. You guys remember the hostage standoff from last night? I was telling you with the 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
They just were able to go in and rescue him a minute ago. It's breaking on the news right now. The guy let the 10-year-old boy go and surrounded and came out with his hands up after 33 hours. So,
wow,
the boy,
that's awesome.
Boy.
I mean,
Somebody else kidnapped the little boy.
Yeah, well, after 33 hours?
Kidnapped a little boy?
Yeah, little 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Up here in Liberty Township, which is about 45 minutes from me, a guy kidnapped a boy because it was over a drug deal. Guy got out of prison back in July on the 30th and came in and went to this acquaintance's house. And everybody else got out, but the little boy didn't make it out. And he took him as a hostage and used him as a shield. Went from the apartment house to the car. After 33 hours of standoff, he finally released him now.
What a fucking coward. I mean,
the old school
excuse my
movie
language,
theater.
but what a bitch. I mean, you don't do that to no little kid.
The old school movie theater. $5. There was a movie theater over here back then that was only $1 a movie.
Wow.
Like the dollar movies?
My bad. What's up, dude?
I was referring to the dollar movies. I don't know.
Simon.
Never mind.
Deborah was saying, did you hear what Deborah said? How much a ticket movie costs at where she lives?
No.
$18.
What the hell is coming?
Really?
Yeah.
For just one ticket?
I guess it comes with a Snicker bar for you or something.
Over here, it's like almost $10.
His sister-in-law.
Tuesday is a little cheaper. Maybe there's the town up where close by where I work at. It's always cheaper up there.
Yes, Ladad, that is so sad about the little boy.
I like the Insidious movies. I like them too, and I heard that Insidious movie is pretty cool, DJ.
LOL, Robin said. 420 girl said LOL.
Duke, you have a fine smile.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him already. I mean, like
Diana, I used to take in my own snacks and soda in my big purse. You know what? Now they check your purses.
Yeah,
now they check you.
Hell yeah, they don't want you to sneak in. They're losing money there if they don't sell any. That's what I was just saying earlier too. I was like, back then I would stick popcorn here, soda over here, and walk in like this.
The only time we went to the theater was up north. And I had to take pictures because that was like, we've never gone to the theater.
I told you.
And he doesn't like going to the theater. He usually wants to take me.
Because why? Because I always, before the movie starts, I'm like this.
Yeah. We actually went, no, we went once. We went once to the movie theater, and that's...
Aniki, how you doing? Thank you for being here.
Went. And we went in to go see, it was either John Wick or that movie.
John Wick 2?
No, it was the very first John Wick. And it was that one, or it was that movie Ouija.
Oh, the boring the Ouija movie. But hold on, Aniki, thank you for being here, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you man. We really appreciate it. Yeah,
we saw it twice.
Yeah,
we sneaked
John
into
Wick?
one.
Honestly, I don't like horror movies. Because since I was a kid, obviously, I would always dream about them. So I don't really watch them during the day, but this one, I don't know what, I manned up and shit, and I was like, okay, let's go. I sat through the whole movie like this, and I was laughing at it because it was that boring. It was dumb. She even agreed to it.
Yeah, I didn't like it. And then we walked into another theater. We went to go see it for free. So
how you get from the beginning for free, getting the food in. If you're a diabetic, they can't stop you from bringing it in because the doctors in the state of Ohio give you these cards. Says I have diabetes. It is important that I'm able to carry candy, soda, Coke, orange juice, or similar beverages in this containers, so they can't take it away from you in the movie theaters.
Oh, you need
Bridget,
one of those.
Can you send it to my PO box? I need one of those.
Yeah, I'll get you one for my doctor this week.
Oh, well, that'd be awesome because, I mean, that card, you can use it anywhere, right? It doesn't matter where you're at? Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a breastfeeding mom. They can carry their card here in Ohio. Say I'm a breastfeeding mom, and they can't take it away from you either like that.
Hi, Deborah. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Deborah. If you want to come back up here, go ahead. Aniki, for sure, I'll check out your last stream. She's doing a giveaway. You just have to go to her last stream. Watch our last stream. That's what it says. But yeah, the reason why I was asking you about that card, if you can go anywhere, is because we went to this one small casino a while back, and it was the time when I got really bad. She was carrying my insulin everywhere. We were in the casino, and I carried it in a little backpack. They made me leave the casino, leave it at the car if I wanted to go back in there.
Yeah, and we told them.
And we told them, I'm diabetic. That's why that's why she's carrying it. I'm sorry. It's just our policy and this and that. I didn't want to argue with them because we were not in town. I was like, it's fine. I'll take it back to the car, just so I could come back in and enjoy it or not.
She needs one of those yeah. Deborah's back.
Okay. Oh, but yeah, that's why I was asking you about. That's why I was saying if you can.
Free out here at the doctor office all the time. If you're a diabetic, you need a new card, like your new doctor name change. It's on the bag. It has all your information, the type of insulin you take, and the amount you take, and everything, and who you see, and your emergency contact. They can't take any of that away. It's against your right.
Yeah, that's good.
Like for my mom, they know she's diabetic, So she
They
takes.
come from
That's
the
why I got
bear.
her. That's why I got her the big Coach bag, because I know
Yeah.
she likes. She takes food for
Company.
herself in there. She takes her medicine and everything, her insulin. So that's why
Yeah.
I buy it for her. And they know that she's diabetic
and
because she's
they let her
gotten
take
sick.
it in.
So they let her take in food.
Yeah, because if you guys can see, I'll show you up front. I'm trying to get it as close as you can. It says call here, and then on the side, you see it comes from the Bear medical equipment thing. And on the back, you guys can see, like,
Oh, okay.
you can put your. Okay,
okay.
okay.
say, and they cannot take that away from you. It's on there. I mean, it's like being death or having, you know, anything else, like being a mom.
Right.
Oh, that's
Before we
cool.
go any further, Deborah, Aniki said hi.
Hi, Aniki.
We never seen that before.
Yeah,
I know.
I've never seen it. That's
before
why.
either.
That's why I was asking
Is it
her.
different states for diabetes? What do you mean?
Is it different? Like, is it? I mean, because over here we've never heard of it.
Anybody can get it. It's from the BAYER Healthcare Diabetic Care, and you can get these cards if you go to www.beardiabetes.com/US.
You know what? Good thing I have this here. Write it down, and the pen's on the floor.
Oh, I can't bend
Just
over.
get-
I'm too
Okay,
fat.
well, can you slide over? Here. You got better writing than I do. Bridget, can you say it again?
Yeah, it's www.bayer, B-A-Y-E-R, then D-I-A.
Hold on, wait. We're not that fast.
Spell it out.
Did. Bear.
Bear, like an actual bear.
Like B-A-Y-E-R.
Like the aspirin.
Aspirin. Bear. B-A-R.
B-A-Y-E-R.
That's what I said.
Huh?
Deborah's over there. Look at her.
She's all laughing.
Okay, so bear.
Yes, and then it's the word diabetes,
Diabetic.
then .com, then /US.
.com and then /US.
U.S.
Okay, we're gonna type it in to the comments. So if whoever's diabetic wants to get one of those, like Diana.
Yeah, because it says I have diabetes. If I'm unconscious or my behavior is potential, I may be having an allergic reaction with my diabetes or treatment. Immediate treatment is if I'm able to swallow, give me sugar or some form of candy, Coke, orange juice, or similar beverages that contain sugar. And on the back of mine, it tells them what to do, the steps. And then on the bottom, it says cannot take away these items, candy, Coke, orange juice, or anything that contains sugar.
Oh.
Call a doctor or Mercy Hospital.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's good
I've
stuff.
never seen that.
Well,
bear.
Diana, there's the
link.
link. If you want to write it down, or whoever's diabetic, that doesn't know about this, sure, I'm gonna look into that.
My mom used to have a bracelet that said I'm diabetic on there.
And Bear also has on their website, they have a cooler that comes with 2 balls, and it's like they're squishy handballs. And then it comes with like a lunch container that tells you how to do your like diabetic care. And then it comes with a book that has all the carbs and calories in it too.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh yeah.
Gotta look into that.
Yes. So
Because I honestly want him to start taking his medicine.
no, and I am, and I like I said, I promised here to everybody that I will. Hola, amiga, ¿cómo está? Cargo. And I am. Just today, I woke up like really hungry, so I just started eating. You know what I mean? And look, you broke my chair.
That's
I
a
didn't
free
break anything.
that I carry my insulin in. It comes with the bag, and it comes with like a little thing that comes apart, and you just put it in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he has his insulins everywhere.
Está bien, gracias. Y tú? What?
In our... Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead, no, go ahead.
Go.
No, it's because Cargo's here.
I
that's
know.
why. We're doing good up to the panel. I need one of those. Yes, Rosa, write down the link that we put on there.
It's in like they send this, it goes inside of it, and you can pick different characters. This is the ice pack that slides down in it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Love SpongeBob.
I just picked this one because they didn't have any other characters I like.
They say you look beautiful, babe.
What can I say? What can I say? See, they all love me.
She's talking to me.
You guys out. I mean, that's
Bon Queen.
I've learned.
How are you?
Bon Queen's here, guys. How you doing, Bon Queen?
Dick's all
I
smiling.
know. Rosa's gonna get mad now.
Not even.
Babyface Garcia over there's blushing.
I know, for real.
I'm not no baby face.
Face.
Nope.
So no fighting here.
Nah.
Rosa and well, she hasn't said anything, but she's gonna get mad at you, Duke. Rosa.
What did I do?
Just watching Shameless. I've heard about that show.
Oh yeah.
Shameless.
Yeah, Shameless.
Shameless.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Write it down, see if you-
Famous. Heard about famous?
Yeah,
I did. I wrote it down already.
I know.
If you guys also go to Freestyle Meters, it's called Freestyle. They'll send you a free meter and your test strips too for free.
Freestyle.
Well, you already have.
I mean, I already have the machine, and I always get the test
I
strips.
come up for the ones that don't have it yet, though.
Oh, sorry.
She shut you up.
She shut me up quick. I
got the talks, and then the other day because they said you need to update every 6 months to the back. And they send you a perfect meter and comes with all the stuff.
Well, that's cool. Oh, yeah. For the people that
Sharing
don't.
information is what YouTube should be instead of fighting. Thank you for info. I'm diabetic type 2. Control with tablets for 15 years.
Rusty Rose. So true.
That is so true, Rusty
Yes,
Rose.
I mean, like that card. I mean, that's very helpful.
Yeah, we
showing
didn't
us a
even know
card because
about
I didn't
it
know.
either.
Most of our fam or who's out there, don't know about this.
Bon Queen,
No.
Like drama with people and like
No.
different channels.
She's asking who's fighting.
No, yeah.
It's because of how Duke answered when we said Bon Queen's here.
No, because of what she said about instead of fights. What she meant. Nobody's fighting.
No one's fighting.
Like, you know how we had our
Nobody's
own
fighting.
drama with another
I'm
channel?
gonna get water real quick.
That's what she meant. Like,
Yeah.
instead of having drama with people,
Yeah.
it should be like sharing information.
Just like what we're doing now.
Like what Bridget's doing with all of us.
Yeah.
See, like that would be a good video for Bridget to do. Like to sit down and say, this is something that is available for everybody. This is just information that I have that I want to share with you guys because ultimately I've used YouTube to learn how to cook different things, how to fix things. So sharing is caring, and sharing the knowledge will get you way further than bickering and fighting and picking on people, that's why I like YouTube so much.
Sure, I used to get picked on a lot.
So you guys out there in out in California have my case management called Molina, and it's based out of your state of California out there, and everybody is out there through government programming. It's called Molina Healthcare, and it's based out of California. And insurance can go apply through, I don't know what your guys is called. Mine's called Job and Family Services.
We have IEHP.
But
it's like Molina.
Give us a second. Rusty Rose, no, you didn't start nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. It just we were explaining what you were saying.
Yeah.
Trying to say. No, so don't worry about it.
With each other. We should be fighting YouTube to paying us more.
Yeah, I mean, she has a point there, but we're like we said it, and we'll say it again. We're not here for the money. We're here to have fun and interact with everybody. I'm not telling her, I can't wait till I get paid, because it's not like that. This is why we're here.
Basically our hobby.
Yes, to interact with everybody. But yeah, she does have a point there, so they can pay them more. But we're not, like I said, we're not here for that.
Yeah.
We're here for what we're doing right now, just having fun.
But to what Deborah said, yeah, that is That would be a good video for people to learn.
Yes, for
And-
Bridget to do, that'd be an awesome video.
Because not a lot of people know that
Amen.
much stuff about diabetes.
Yes, so true. Okay.
It's
Show peace and love, making it positive.
we didn't even know he was diabetic. My parents knew right away because they kept saying, "Is he diabetic?" And I'm like,
They noticed
"No,"
me different.
because he would always get up at night and use the restroom a lot and
Yeah.
drink a lot of like fluids. And then we just went in just to get a checkup, me and him. The doctor ordered blood work. We went. He almost fainted.
Oh
The
yeah.
next day, they called us. They called his phone right away, saying that he needed to go to the hospital
ASAP.
ASAP. Yeah, because he was like, it was dead. It was over 800
Yeah.
sugar.
That's when that's how.
That's when they
we were talking about
diagnosed him
yesterday.
that he was diabetic. And he ended up going. We ended up going to the hospital, and they ended up. It was like 500. His blood pressure was like really high. Like it was bad. It was really bad. But he doesn't listen to me. He doesn't take his medicine. I hope he does now,
Oh, I will.
because I really don't want to lose him.
Bon Queen. Yeah, you're very true.
You won't lose him. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and Bon Queen. Yeah, you're so true on that one. You know, they should pay all of us. You know, more the same or more, whatever. You know, because we do spend money on our stuff.
Mhm.
On whatever we do use for YouTube. And then all they do is just sit on their butts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you're so true on that one. But I mean, like I said, we don't look at it that way ourselves. We just do it. I don't care how much money if I have to spend on equipment, whatever, you know, whatever we have to buy. I don't care about that. Even though I don't have money, but whatever I do buy for this, you know, I just do it because of them. So they can see us and interact with us. But yes, you're true. That's so true. Yes, Danny, it's important to take your meds. I know, Twin Flame, you're going to start there. You already picked on me yesterday.
Twin Flame?
Yeah. Yeah, but as the creators,
Yeah, I already
should
I
get
answered
a lot
that
more.
one.
Oh,
Not the bottom one.
there should get a hit. There shouldn't hit $100 mark before. Sorry. This is what our giveaway is about, to show appreciation to the family here and YouTube, showing love and support to everyone. Same with
Cool.
like our giveaway is gonna be at 1,000 subscribers.
And 1K. Yeah. So you didn't even read
Read what?
Bomb Queens.
Sorry.
They shouldn't get a $100 mark before anything. We put a lot of time in our channels. Yes.
I'm high. Don't mind my spelling. Oh, okay.
Don't trip, Bomb Queen. You do your thing.
I don't
Yeah.
see the point.
Puzzle here.
I don't see the point of doing giveaways, because that's what I think mainly YouTube expects from people. I think YouTube should be a community to help people and not have to worry about giving away stuff. Because I told my fans on my channel, I said, yeah, I reached 500. Everybody's, oh, you should do something for free or give away something. Why should I spend my money to keep my fans when my fans should be loyal to me and keep the channel keep growing and help each other out? If YouTube wants us to be a family, the least they could do is help make a check like $18 a month just to support your Wi-Fi or internet. I mean, I do it for free because I enjoy it. I shouldn't do it just to gain subs. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right there on that one, but like
I'm doing it because you guys are really supportive. I see.
we've never had.
Yeah.
We've never had. How can I say it? So many people care about us. I mean, it makes us feel good.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, they're here. They take time out of their, you know, their life or whatever, personal lives, just to come and watch us.
Yeah.
So to us, that means a lot to us. You know, like it really does. I mean, that's the reason why. I'm not saying it's wrong, but what?
I'm sorry.
It's good. It's all good.
I'm a survivor.
I mean, we could
Go ahead.
because you guys, like I said, you guys take time out of your personal life just to come and watch us. And like I said, that really means so much to us. That's the reason why we're doing these giveaways. Like I said, I know. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad not to do that. I mean, everybody does it for different reasons.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Cargo.
But yeah, I love you guys.
Rusty Rose says, I'm a survivor of heart attack, 98% closed. 15 years ago, diabetes, same day. In 2006, August got cancer. When you get things shared, then it isn't so scary. Dang, you got all of that?
That's...
Cancer is like the worst thing anybody can get.
Yeah. And that, I mean, that people like Patch, he said he's a cancer survivor, I think he said yesterday.
He said it.
I mean, that, I don't know. I mean,
I don't think what I would do, how would I feel?
How would you react?
How would I react saying they're telling me cancer? Like, I think I would just be depressed all day, and I wouldn't even want to talk to him or nobody. Because it's like, I'm going to die, and he's still going to stay here. It would make me feel
I don't think
like shit.
I don't think anybody should feel down. I mean, it should be the opposite,
True.
Like, you keep the people that do have cancer that think the same way, is like to give them, hopes, people care about them to be out here still.
Yeah.
Why are you going to just go and sit in your room and just not do nothing? That's not good.
Well, I mean, I've done it before. I've had depression.
My fault, and I take that full responsibility.
I got anxiety, like really bad. Like at least 2 or 3 days, I would always have an anxiety attack. It was bad. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't sleep. It was really bad. Like I would have to force myself to eat.
And that was because of
Goldie, I'm going to send you something on Instagram. Since you live so close, you can actually personally go and talk to this woman. But she's got something there that will definitely, she might be able to help you with the anxiety and whatnot. But I'll send you a link to it.
Okay.
Unless y'all want me to lay it out on the forum.
What? It's up to you.
Well, my friend, she's my former employer. She has a health juice store down in Palm Desert, and they sell CBD oil down there, and it's a 2-ingredient CBD oil.
Yeah.
2 ingredients only, and she did about an hour-plus video on Facebook Live over the difference between hers and what you can find online, and the price points difference. Hers is a lot less inexpensive, and she has cancer patients there in the valley that is taking it, and she has one woman who's got breast cancer, and almost to the point of not having cancer because of the CBD oil that she's taking. So when I say it's pure stuff, there's no THC in it whatsoever. They say that it's 50 state legal. I mean, something to always check into,
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
But it helps with anxiety. It helps with the eating. It helps with depression. It helps with obviously fighting cancer. It helps on so many different levels.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll look into that. But how come you didn't bring that up yesterday?
Well, because I was kind of like not with the program yesterday, and I'm sitting here getting mean mugged by my chihuahua, and I'm sitting here just listening to you guys.
He knows what he means that they hurt.
Those ankle biters? Oh
he
yeah.
stuck his hand in somebody's yard, and they bit him.
Like a fucking idiot. Oh, they ain't gonna do nothing. The motherfucker was hanging on my hand.
Dad was laughing ass off.
Yeah, no, my chihuahua is anti-man. She does not like men. She don't do men. She wants nothing to do with men, and she don't like men around me.
So she's racist. Well, baby.
Hold on. Yes, I am.
Oh.
DJ Fruit Loops uses CBD for him.
I know.
He was telling me something about blood was thinning or
the
something
blood
like
counts or
that.
something like that?
Yeah, something like
But
that.
Deborah, she's about to Deborah,
Yeah.
Bomb Queen, she's about to answer what you said, on here.
What?
That some days are worse than
Yeah, I did respond back to her. I heard Friday I am into my 11th month of remission of ovarian cancer.
Put on your Clarks.
Talk about cancer. My uncle Frankie, he passed away from cancer, and that was last year. So
Oh shit!
he was
Sorry
all
to hear that, bro.
fighting that, going through chemo, and he didn't like the chemo, and then he was a believer in God, and he just wants to go home, and then my auntie Francis and was all saying mom to him, mom to her, and because I guess my uncle Frankie's mom's in heaven. But anyway, but he was calling her his mom. But
damn. Well, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, things happen,
Yeah, but I mean, when it comes down to that point, like where they're that bad, like I told my father-in-law when he was about to lose his mom, what do you want her here or do you want her at rest already, where somewhere in a better place where she's not suffering? And that's what I tell everybody. I go, and obviously they all answer, I want her to be in a better place. I go, well, then you gotta let her go, because she was already to the point to where she was just in bed the whole time, like she didn't know who anybody was.
Yeah, she had God, what was that? Alzheimer's. For being old lady, she was strong. And when we went to go visit her in the hospital the first time, it was me, Tiny, and my cousin. We were in there, and she was holding on to me, but she was like
super strong.
Super strong.
She couldn't let go of her hand.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that we heard something in there, the three of us, and it was like a whisper. They said my name.
I heard it.
My cousin heard it.
And her cousin and I. And
when
I heard
all
it,
three of us were looking on her bed.
At her.
She kept saying "me quiero ir," meaning I want to leave. I want to leave.
Yeah.
And all I heard was then somebody calling my name, and I looked up, and I thought it was my dad.
And her cousin and I looked at each other. And I
looked at my cousin. Yeah, I looked at them, and I was like, did you guys hear that? And they're like, yeah, they said your name. And I was like, well, why me? Like, why? Why me? Why my name?
Like,
it really tripped me out.
I honestly think that.
I think it was my grandpa.
Yes. That's what I was
my
about
grandpa.
to say.
Yeah, and I had a cousin, too, that passed away in 2007. He died off of a computer duster while he was huffing it and smoking weed at the same time, and then that was the last time I seen him. And then when I got back home, I had a bad feeling, and then something was wrong, and then it was two of my cousins, Fred and Joey. They were in the hospital, and my cousin Joey didn't even make it, so he was all waiting for us to get to the hospital, and the preacher was there praying, and everybody was surrounded by my cousin, and I didn't want to leave, like I don't know, like it still bugs me, but I know he's in a better place.
I mean, of course it's gonna bug you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna bug you if they were like your family. I mean, come on, who's gonna want to let a family member go? You know what I mean?
You can't keep
can't keep them forever. And I know how you feel. I mean, because when they lost her grandma, I mean, she's not blood related to me, but God damn, how much it hurted you. I mean, I'll be honest, I cried there. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
huh?
I go, that shit sucks. I mean, I was like,
Yeah.
the next day I was like, we were just talking to her. I mean, we couldn't, you know.
Yeah, like my grandma too. She passed away in 2012 too. Before I graduated, so I had to graduated for her because she was mijo, what grade are you in? And I was like 11th grade because she was not all there, you know.
Right.
And I didn't go to school or whatever, and stay with her in the hospital, and then she went to go to her house to get comfortable, and probably like at 3 o'clock in the morning, we got a call and went down over there to my grandma's house, and she was gone. My grandma was reading the Bible to her to like 7 o'clock till probably about like 3.
Wow.
So yeah, I have her name is Stella Trujillo, so I have her name on me.
That's what's up. I mean,
And and then of course my cousin Joey too. I have him on my chest, so got 2 tattoos that
right.
means a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, it just nobody, like I said, nobody wants to let go of any family member that's gonna leave us. I mean, come on. But like how we said, I mean, I'd rather have them in a better, in a better place than here suffering with us. I mean, it's not.
Right.
To me, I don't think that's right. Having them here while they're suffering. You know what I mean? It's like, it just, I don't know. It just, fuck. I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
No, it's all good. I'm trying to open up. Like you guys are talking about grandmas and cousins, and so I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. We're happy to have you here, man. And like, I don't know. I've told the reason why I don't celebrate Valentine's. I know it's it's no. I think I did say it already, but I'll say it again. I mean, my grandma passed away too, as well. That day, that's the reason why I don't celebrate Valentine's. I mean, I didn't get to see her. Yeah. Not either my mom, which is her daughter, and we didn't get to see her because she was in Mexico and we were over here. Obviously, we didn't have money to go over there. But like, it sucks. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to keep talking about it because I will stop crying.
Yeah, me too.
We have.
My bad.
Right now that we're talking about that, we went to a live stream from God, I can't remember. Her name was April. I think her live stream now is
Aprilette.
Entity.
Yeah, she was doing a whole EVP thing.
I totally forgot about that one.
And she was trying to like get a hold of my grandpa and my grandma, and I heard them, and Tiny heard his grandparents too, and nobody knows his nickname.
That was on the live stream.
Yeah, nobody knows his nickname that was on the live stream. His nickname that
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
And he heard it. I couldn't hear it because I didn't have headphones, but he heard it and he just started crying.
Right
yeah. That was
because like I said, I do believe in spirits. I've seen them. I've seen shadows, obviously orbs. But when it came down to that, the little speaker they use, to myself, I was like,
spirit box.
Yeah, spirit box. I was like, I don't believe it until I hear it, or it's like right here in front of me. And I mean, obviously, it was a live stream. I heard it. It's like, holy shit, it's really true. Like, fuck. I mean, like I said, when I first heard my name, I was like a little kid right there. Just damn, my grandma just said my name. And I don't know, it just trippy. I mean,
yeah, she got my grandfather to come through on that, and it was really weird because, like, I am never, like, communicate with somebody like that through that. And she asked him by name, and he came through, and I heard my grandmother's name come through, and then I heard, but it was how my grandfather would say it. Like, it was very distinct, exactly how he would say it. And then CB radios was really popular.
Yeah.
And he used to have a handle for me as a little girl. And that handle name came through. And when I heard that handle name, I lost it. I completely lost it because nobody knew what my handle on the CB was. My husband doesn't even know what my handle. He has no idea about that. So when I heard that, I lost it.
I bet. I mean, it's like hearing your grandparents or your any family member,
loved ones
like
answer you through that.
Like I really, honestly, I wanted it, like, to reach through the phone and just, like, somehow put my grandma back out here. Just, yeah, I know what you mean.
I would like to try that.
And I feel bad because when he passed away, I was in California, and no one told me he had passed away until he had already been passed at least 2 months.
Oh.
And I was really mad because there wasn't any communication with my mother at that time. And so I fell to pieces because obviously I'm across the country. He's already gone and cremated, and there was nothing I could do. You know, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't be there. So for him to come through like that for me, it was just like, it was mind-blowing because there was no goodbyes that I was able to say.
Yeah.
And that's what hurts a lot, you know, when you don't say your goodbyes to them. And they're already gone.
Yep, it really does.
Curly Bunny, welcome back, man. What's up?
That must have been why we got that weird phone call at 3 a.m. that I don't think I was supposed to answer it. That I think my dad was supposed to answer it because my dad was on his way to where my grandma was at, but she didn't make it. Like, he didn't make it. She had passed away already in the morning. They called him on the phone, and he had to pull over because obviously my dad has a heart condition. He had to pull over, and he just started crying, whatever. And they didn't tell Tiny until like maybe a little bit after 1 o'clock that I had just started work.
Yep.
They had threw me on the sales floor and to go sell, which I hate.
Yes, Flores family, we're still here, man. Thank you for coming back.
I saw one of my managers walking up to me. She's like, "Can I talk to you?" And right away I was like, "Oh man, what did I do? Am I in trouble?" And she's like, I followed her to the back. As soon as we went to the back, there was a phone back there. She's like, you know, she's telling me, "Oh, it's your husband." I knew right away, right then and there. As soon as I answered the phone, I was like, "Please don't tell me." I was crying. My store manager didn't want to let me go. He's like, I can't let you go the way you are right now, crying and everything. He's like, "I need for you to calm down in order for you to drive." And I was like, I'm calm. He's like, "No, you're not." He's like, "You're still crying." Until I was in there maybe in the office with him for like 15 minutes. I got my stuff. I forgot even to clock out. I took off. I made it home. It takes me to get home like maybe 30 minutes. I made it home like in less than 20 minutes. I think I drove in the freeway like over 100. And down that mountain, I don't even know how I got down that mountain so quick. But it's a dangerous mountain. I just wanted to come home. And I couldn't be at work. And it sucked because I got the call at work, which that's one thing I didn't want.
And I told her too, I go, if you don't want to go to work, just stay here. Because we already knew either that day or next day that they were going to receive that call.
Because every time that I would hear that phone ring, and I was thinking right away, "Oh my God, please don't let it be like for me." Until that day that I went to work, he ended up calling me.
Yeah.
And that was like the worst day of my life.
The worst phone call you could ever receive, you know?
Especially at work. And everybody saw me when I went back to work. They're like, "Hey, is everything okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, don't tell me. And they already knew. They're like, oh, we're so sorry. Even my manager came up to me. He's like, hey, he's like, so let me know when's the service gonna be, so that way we can make some changes. And I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna take I took like maybe 5 days off because I honestly I couldn't go back to work after that.
She had
it sucks.
dementia. Sorry if I spelled it wrong. Well,
Yeah,
she had dementia.
She had Alzheimer's. She had
everything. I mean,
when my grandpa passed away, she let herself go.
Yeah.
She got stuck. She depended so much on my grandpa, and she just started getting sick.
That was it.
And sick, and she got really worse. She maybe in her 80s. She looked like she was over 100 years old, my grandma.
Nothing but bones on her now.
Yeah, she was nothing but just bone and skin. And the way she was on the bed, she was curled up. Because her waist was like, her knees were like basically almost
like a baby.
They had when she passed away, they had to break her
whole
hip,
body.
break her bones
to
strain her out. Because it was bad. Yeah. I even have the last photo I took of my dad and my grandma on my phone. But we were
crazy.
Yeah, it was. I never seen my dad cry that much. Obviously, I know it hurt because he lost.
It's okay.
Sorry, guys.
My prayers. I'm always praying.
This is what hurts me. Watch her cry.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Hey, DC Kool-Aid, how you doing? Thank you for
DC Kool-Aid.
But yeah, let's just change the topic. This is.
So we're one more day closer to getting the baby.
Oh yeah.
And you changing dirty diapers.
Hey.
Here we go. They're gonna start making. They want to see me cute before I get the baby. We get the baby.
Hey Goldie, honey, I know you're hurting right now, but if you have peppermint oil in your house or whatever, it'll help you calm down real quick. And I also use what's called calming, relaxing. That's what I just put on where I don't cry because I can't handle like stress right now. But if you go get those two, that's what my physical therapy, my PT suggests. Like you might want to just grab you a couple bottles and keep it in the house.
Where can you get those?
I got
health
mine
food store.
Where?
It's all good.
It's called calming and relaxing.
Oh wait.
What? I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. Where can you get that?
I got mine at CVS or Walgreens.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They're $7.99 a bottle, but I use peppermint oil because it calms me down and keeps me relaxed. And the other one's called calming, and they're both essential oils, and they sell for $7 a bottle, but they really help.
Gregory Stewart, how you doing? Thank you for swinging by. And massive no prayers. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm too rigid.
Thank you, Curly Bunny.
When everybody like that, I can't handle it.
That CBD cream, I actually want CBD cream. I've had a bad lower back. I pinched a nerve on my lower back. It hurt so bad that I couldn't walk. Like it started off from during the day that I had my dog in the garage. I was fixing her bed. I think I bended up I stood up too quick or something. Oh. And I felt like a mean pinch. And I was like, oh man. I was like, what was that? I tried to walk to get to the door. My legs were like numbing up. And I was like, oh shit, something happened. And I was yelling for him because I know he was right outside of the garage. And nothing. He didn't hear anything. So I walked into my mom's room and I laid down and I started yelling for her. And she came. She's like, what? And I couldn't even talk to her. I was crying. And that's when he came in and I told him, my back is hurting. I don't know what happened. So he ended up taking me to the room. And my mom gave me Advil. Didn't work. She gave me ibuprofen. Didn't work. And that's when I told him, you know what? I can't take it no more. He tried to pick me up. And I yelled so loud that I think I almost passed out. And they told me.
Well, I'll send that to you. I'll send that to you here in a little bit, Goldie, so that way you can actually call and see if she's got any cream or how she is on her stock on the actual oil itself. Because not the oil will help you just as well as the cream would, but you can call her in the morning, and she's the 10, so she's right down the road.
Yeah, it's been hurting ever since. It hurts a lot, like especially during the cold. It hurts more.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
And I know my sister, her too. She has a bad back too. So yeah.
Well, she's done a whole bunch of documentaries. Like she's given the CBD oil to her boxers. Like she has a dog that she got back in 2006, and this dog could not jump on and off the bed, and she's been giving the CBD oil to the dog, and now the dog can jump off the bed and run around.
I've seen videos.
She gives it to her grandbabies. I mean,
I've seen a video of it. I'm not sure if it was on Facebook or somewhere, of a dog having a seizure, and the owner gives it to him, and right away he calms down. Within a minute or two. And I seen another one of a mom giving it to her son, because he was having like seizures or something, and he just calmed down right away. Damn, that stuff works, but then people think it's bad because you get high. I'm like, yeah, you get high.
It's a taboo subject because of it being what it is. It's taboo. I mean, it's just like tattoos. It's a taboo subject, and marijuana is a taboo thing. But this is THC free, and it's the actual oil itself. But like I said, I'll hook you up with her number, how to get a hold of her, and she's got legit front store, the whole 9 yards. I mean, she's got it out there on the counter. I mean, you couldn't find better people. So,
thank you.
I'll get you that info.
Yeah. Oh shoot, they're talking to me on the comments. My hands are cold. Sorry guys.
No
drug, I swear. I'm okay, thank you, Diana Keller. Yeah, I heard smoking it too helps me for my anxiety, but I don't want to do that. We don't get drug tested at work, but it's just that I don't want to.
You don't smoke.
I don't. Oh my God.
Okay, but okay. We're just worry about this later. Talk to him.
I don't like maybe when I was younger I liked the feeling of it, but now it's like I don't want to smoke it because it's just not you. It's just dumb.
It's not you.
Yeah, it helps me eat.
Yeah.
It helps you eat,
yeah, okay. Helps me eat. Sure, how can I say it?
I remember the very first time me and him smoked.
Here we go. Well, if you guys want to laugh.
Here we go.
I wanted to slap him so hard because I was the type that was just really quiet and mellow.
We smoked it out of apple.
He was just laughing. He's like, "Your voice sounds so funny."
I started laughing like I said. It's been years. Years.
Oh yeah, years.
And that was like my second time that I've ever tried smoking weed. I took the first hit Cool, like nothing. Here, whatever. I'm just gonna wait till it kicks in. She takes a hit. I take the apple and I took the second hit.
And I think that's when you got him.
It was all over. I started laughing. I was crying laughing.
Inside.
She's like, "Shut up! This is why I don't want to smoke with you." I go,
I was like,
I can't fucking help it.
I told him, let's go take a shower so we can go away.
And we were in the shower.
And he was still laughing.
I was laughing the whole time, and then I told her, "Your fucking words sound so long." But I was talking real slow. I guess he was saying
he really messed up my head. Like I wasn't high anymore at all.
I was laughing as hell.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Right. I remember that. I remember those times.
That OG, the OG, what they called it. It was hilarious. But that, I ever since then, I just like that day, I hated the feeling. Never again. I touched weed again. Smoked it. Hell no.
When I first started smoking, I took the first hit, and then for it to kick in, and then all of a sudden I just started laughing out of nowhere, and then my friends recorded me, and then I was looking at myself in the mirror, and then I was just laughing away, and then I was and so I was like, I need to go home, so I was on my bike, went back home, and then I crashed into a parked car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I started laughing again, so I was like, all right, I gotta get home.
Hell no.
And then went to the kitchen and ate.
Yeah, that's what I hated too.
I remember this one night I was smoking it with my cousin. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think I ate like 10 oranges that day. And my cousin's like, dang, he's like, you're eating a bunch of oranges. I'm like, I know, they're just so good right now. I had the orange peels all over me. Yeah,
I bet you they were the worst orange
but
tasting
they tasted
orange.
so good that day.
That's the best part. It tastes so good.
Tiny kills me with the looks he gives you. He's just like, what?
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Just forget about that thing.
What? I love this thing.
Oh, my thing fell. I mean, where's it at? You can't find it. Forget about it.
I don't know. Hopefully it's in my purse. I'm sad now.
Don't start crying.
Well, the flower. What am I supposed to put there now? There's nothing I can put there. Sorry. It's a phone case he bought me, and I really liked it. Stinky butt.
I love you. I showered.
That's a little nickname I gave him.
First I ever smoked, I remember not feeling the pain. Diana said the first time she ever smoked, she remembers not feeling the pain. Oh, wow.
But I ate a lot.
I remember the first time that I smoked, and I didn't know how to smoke it, so I took a hit like you would off of a cigarette. And everybody got mad at me, of course. And somehow I became the DD to go to the store. Because I guess I didn't appear like I was all messed up. So I got my friend's car, and I'm going down the road. I feel like I'm just flying down the road. And I look down, and I'm going 2 miles an hour. I mean, the most paranoid driver you could imagine. That was me. 10 and 2 on the wheel, eyes forward, down the speedometer, 15 miles an hour the entire way down the store. And then I walked around the store going, what the hell did these people want? I couldn't remember what they wanted to eat. So I grabbed this thing, that thing, this thing, that thing. I came back, and they were like, what did you buy the whole store? I couldn't remember what y'all wanted. Well, you took long enough. And I thought, well, I was flying.
Wow.
I I thought I was flying. I thought I was doing 50, 60 miles an hour. I was going 15 miles an hour.
I mean, now it's funny. Like now, I mean, since I don't smoke anymore, I hang around with people that get high. It's fucking funny as hell when they start getting all paranoid.
Oh, yeah.
They're looking around and they look at you like, I'm like, what the fuck you looking at?
My brother
You
gets
know, when
Kind, and then you have the kind that's so used to it and they're so immune to it. This is like a basketball could bounce off their head and it wouldn't affect them because they're just so mellow.
My brother-in-law, he smokes a lot of it. He's when he smokes a lot,
he gets stuck.
he gets stuck on SOS.
Just that he just stands. He just stands there.
And then there's times when he freaks out like, Tiny, I think I smoked too much. I'm like, really? He goes, like, he smokes a shitload. I mean, I trip out on him. I should record him one of these days. You'll see how he gets.
Oh, DJ, I'm smoking a bowl right now.
That's what's up, DJ. Cheers.
I don't. Yeah, it puts me to sleep, but still, it's not. I wouldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
I don't.
Helps my bones relax.
Oh,
So
it does?
We
yeah.
on right now that DJ said edibles. Remember that muffin you gave your mom, or you guys gave your mom?
I didn't tell you guys out. My mom has arthritis. No, Mike. Why did we get that?
She has arthritis. Yes.
Oh yeah, arthritis. Yes, she was in so much pain. And my little brother, the one that's overseas, his wife's cousin makes those edibles. And he goes, he told her, Mom, I'll be back. I'm going to go get you an edible. And it's made out of bud, but it's going to help you. We'll be back. An edible about like the size of those coin dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a candy.
Yeah.
And it was a muffin.
Yeah.
And we got home and he cuts it like in fours. And then that little piece that
Oh, yeah.
he still cuts it in half. He gave her about as big as a dime. He goes, Mom, take this, and it should help you out. And we'll be right back. So
we took off.
And we took off, and he left it. He left it around the counter. It was already cut. She said when we got back, she was home crying, like scared as fuck. Because we got home and we're like, dude, where'd you leave the muffin? Right there on the counter. Where on the counter? He goes, right there. He was getting pissed off. And I go, well, the muffin's not here no more. Let's go ask Mom, where she put it at. We got over there and she's crying. And we're like, what's wrong? Don't ever feed me none of that muffin anymore. I go, where's the rest of it? She goes, I took the piece that you gave me. You didn't do nothing to me. I ate the whole thing. We're like, my God. Like, it was way too much for my mom. Like, she was so fucking scared. She was in bed. She goes, I hate this feeling. I feel like if I'm going to die. I was like, we were just fucking laughing our asses off after that. We're like, we should have never left it on the damn counter. Yeah, that shit was funny. It did help her. Like, at the end, she goes, yeah, it helped me, but don't ever feel me that. Give me none of that shit no more. Because she doesn't smoke or eat that shit. Like,
my neighbor where we used to live, he had a party and he invited us. So we went, obviously we walked right over.
Because it was a neighbor.
He cooked. And we didn't know that he cooked with weed.
Yeah, we didn't know at all.
And then my mom started feeling bad. So she ended up going home. And later, my dad found her in the couch like this, passed out. And he was calling her and she wouldn't wake up. And then he ended up taking her to the hospital. And it turned out that my neighbor was.
Well, it turned out that she had bud, in her system.
In her system. My sister did too. She was feeling the same thing too. And I was feeling it and I was thinking, why do I feel high? Like, I know the feeling of it. He was past. I don't know where he was at. I think he was in.
No, I was still at the next door when they took him out.
No, you were somewhere in the room. And I went to the restroom and I looked at my eyes. My eyes were bloodshot red. And I was like, holy shit, I'm high. I'm like, but I didn't smoke anything.
So we found out.
We found out that my neighbor, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, I put a little bit of weed oil in
So
the
all his guests were fucking.
Yeah, it'll get to you.
He's like, what happened to your mom? Like, yeah, she was stoned.
Stoned as fuck.
My dad took her to the hospital.
So he felt bad, but yeah.
He's giving us.
So what's the whole point
edibles.
about talking about this? What's the whole point?
Just talking
No,
away.
because her friend
Oh,
had that
Oh,
CBD cream and all
That's
that.
right. But yeah, that's what happened to us. Good thing I don't fucking smoke no more.
Ow! Get off! Get off!
I once ate 3 brownies on my way to camp. Halfway there, it hit me. I was like, whoa, this is amazing.
Who said that?
Bomb Queen?
Do you guys hear what she said?
yeah, kind of.
Oh, well, talk louder.
That she ate 3 brownies
This is Bomb Queen.
on her way to her camp. And halfway there, they hit her like really, really good. And she's like, wow, this is amazing.
I ate 2 brownies and I was like, whoa.
Your mom, I don't know what your mom was thinking that day.
She probably thought she was in hell or something.
I don't know, but he didn't Miley go and see her too?
Yeah,
I'll be
Miley
right
was.
back.
And Simone, yeah, my little niece went over there, walked into her, walked in the tank. She came back all scared, like if they were killing her. She was all scared with the big old eyes. But yeah, that's our weed story.
17% on your phone.
Oh, you gave it to me. Ow!
What happened? You farted?
Wow.
Oh, sorry guys. The light might go out. Oh yeah. The charger's right here. Sorry, we're having charging our phone.
I'm probably gonna go inside.
No, I think we're gonna call it already. There. You take the phone? Well, as soon as Duke of
Bridget started it. Bridget started the yawning.
I know. I was gonna say as soon as Duke comes
I'm
back.
surprised I'm not. Huh?
No, go ahead. I always cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm surprised I'm not yawning.
Somebody
Somebody was yawning, so I don't know.
Yeah. Who started yawning?
I did.
Bridget.
Well,
Bridget started yawning, and then she did, and then Deborah.
No, I haven't yawned yet. I'm not even looking at the phone at this point.
I thought that's what happened. But yeah. Yeah.
Dadgummit, Goldie.
Sorry. I'm just tired.
She ain't got excuse.
I woke up.
Yeah. She. Oh, did I tell? I did tell them how.
What? Yeah, I woke up late today.
She woke hella late.
I was like, holy shit. I'm late to work, and it's my first day to count registers, because full timers count registers
To open up
with a part-time person. Well, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna get a write-up. I might lose my job, and I was like, I'm gonna have to wake him up to take me to work because he drives faster than I do. I got ready within maybe like 10, 15 minutes, and I told him we got in the car. I looked at the time. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I have time. I can take the car. No, I'll take you. No, I can take the car.
She still would have been late.
No, I wouldn't. I would not have been
She drives
late.
like a grandma. She's like.
No, I don't. He doesn't even know how I drive when I'm by myself. I brake check people.
Really?
Well, they're like right behind me.
Oh my god.
I did have to brake check somebody because they were.
I'm gonna have to put a damn cutoff switch on that car, so if you're driving fast, turn that shit off.
No, really, the lane beside me there was no car. It was empty.
So sorry.
And that guy wanted me to move, and I was like, I'm not moving. And he was like right behind me, and I fixed my seatbelt really tight. And I was like, I'm gonna brake check him, and I did, and all I seen when the back was like this, and I was like, oh shit, and I sped up, and he slowed down, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought.
Sorry to cut you off, but Deborah and Nikki said sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Sorry for my loss.
Yeah, that's what Nikki says. So sorry for your loss, Deborah.
Oh, thank you. I'm Confucius.
Me too. Because I'm assuming we all lost somebody. I'm assuming he didn't.
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah,
But
that's
thank you.
yes.
But thank you.
Some of the views in Canada are breathtaking. Oh, I guess I'm assuming she's talking to somebody else in the chat.
Oh.
But yeah. So yeah, we'll go to like 9:30. It's 9:22.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to like 9:30 right now because she's tired and if I stay here, I don't have nothing to talk about. Everybody would end up being asleep.
That is not true.
10:22 over here. So
10:22, apenas.
yeah.
Apenas.
Mary
No, but
Jane
good.
Bush, cheers.
I'm gonna go lay down and.
Yeah, right.
Watch
Like I
my
said
novela.
yesterday, she's gonna be like this.
Yeah, I was watching my novela.
So don't say you're gonna go lay down and sleep because you're not.
No, I
be
said
like
I'm gonna
this.
go lay down and watch my novela.
She's gonna be looking like the phone like that without her damn glasses because she don't sleep with the glasses on, obviously.
Duh. I've walked in the shower with my glasses on.
So true.
I walked in there and then I started seeing like
what
foggy and like raindrops on my eyes. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I was like, oh shit! I walked in the shower with my glasses. I'm like, well, they needed a wash. It's 11:23.
Where?
Oh, I'm reading the comments.
Oh, on Diana Keller, 11:23.
My feet are gonna hurt tonight. I'm cold.
Deborah was asking if you know what those things are called when you stack rocks on rocks.
Do you know what those things are called when you stack rocks on rocks?
Yeah, I'm assuming I've seen them on TV, or pictures that you stack rocks. One rock here, you make like a little pyramid-looking thing, but it's straight up and down with the rocks.
Like a pillar?
Yeah, something like that. That's what she's asking if we know what they're called.
Like a rock pillar?
Yeah, but I don't know what's that called. I'll go the tiny. Sorry, I was like. My dad got translated. Oh, okay.
Oh,
she's saying when I called you to work.
Yeah.
It was Aniki saying that she was the same way.
But she was actually live.
When she got her phone call about her dad passing away.
She was live.
Yeah. Here, I drove from here in Colorado to Minnesota.
Starting to get a little cold back here.
That's a drive for sure.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not cold because I got this big old, look at all this keeping me warm.
Buddha belly?
Yeah, you want to rub it?
Later.
Ooh.
Been there, done that one only. Stop!
Let you guys got a message kicking my ass, so night, guys.
All right, Bridget.
Good night, Bridget.
Sorry we bored you.
We're about to get off too in a little bit.
Orale, she just said that was it. Bye and hung up like my mom.
Like your mom.
She didn't even wait for us to for her, to respond or anything. She's like, bye, click.
His mom is like that. You have to say bye first. Like as soon as you answer the phone.
Yeah, as soon as I answer, Mom, hold on. I gotta say bye before you hang up on me. And then she tells me.
Mine calls me and she goes, "What are you doing?" Nothing. Well, I gotta tell you about this, and it's just a 20-minute rant of what's going on in her life and her work and griping and complaining about her coworkers. Not a how are you? How's your day? How's my grandkids? Nothing. I gotta go. Okay, bye. And she just hangs up like lickety split. So I see mom call, and I know it's gonna be a bitch fest for like 20 minutes.
No, that's exactly how my mom is too. But when she calls me just to complain about everybody's life.
Yep, that's how it is.
To the point to where she calls me, Mom, I don't want to hear it. if you call me to complain about my brothers or my sisters, I got my problems to deal with. But I was not gonna complain.
Do you know what I do? And I feel bad. If she's complaining about work, I'll put her on speaker and then I'll hit mute. And then every couple of seconds, I'll go over and unmute her. And I'll go, uh-huh. And I'll mute her again. She's just sitting there rambling along. And then I'll go over and unmute her and I'll go, uh-huh.
I've done that before, but I don't unmute.
Yeah.
I bring down my phone.
No, I just lay her down and just let her go at it. I'm like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Uh-huh. And that's legitimately what I do. I feel bad, but like, hello, call and ask and see how your grandkids are and how I'm doing. I'm like, uh-huh. Okay.
I was about to say, bye, Bridget, but...
Yeah, his mom is like, she tells you, okay, bye. And then she hangs up. And I'm like, well bye.
Bonquin says that her mother-in-law hates her.
I think that's how all mother-in-laws are.
Not mine.
I'm scared of your mom.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Like, the way she talks to you, she's not talking bad to you, but it's just the way it sounds. It sounds. Especially his, and now I know where Adam gets it from.
Hello, bro. Just with his looks, he's already beating you up.
I know, for real. I told
my mother-in-law is so tiny. She's like 4 foot tall, and so when she gets in the car with us, she's actually looks like a little human in the back seat, you know. But she's an older woman, and she's just so sweet as can be. I couldn't ask for the nicest mother-in-law ever. I mean, she is just like
a mother-in-law like that.
Oh, so you don't like my mom?
She's
My mom's short.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's like 4'11".
Well, that's as big as your mom, you know?
No, my mom's like 5'3", 5'4".
But to me, she's still a little short. She gets mad at me. I just look at her.
Right now, when I got off work, he went to go pick me up, and this little short Asian lady passed by right in front of us, and he's like, "Damn!" He's like, "I thought that was a little kid." I was like, "No, it was a lady."
Next time she comes up from Mexico, I'll do a live stream so that way you guys can see how tidy she is. Because I'm 5'2", and she's like this tall. No joke. So I feel like Gigantor next to her.
I'm only 5'3".
Mary Jane.
Yeah, she's like this tall.
Mary Jane Kush says, "My mom calls to bitch about my hubby, who she's never met."
What the heck?
And she put LOL.
I met his mom on our wedding day.
Rusty Rose says she's 5'2".
Yeah, see, the 5'2", but I mean, you meet somebody who, you know, is double your age, and like, she's like this tall, and she just looks so fragile and so tiny.
Like my grandma.
Yes, I'm taller than somebody.
Like my grandma, you know, I'm 6'2". Like, she was really tiny, like I want to say, like a little higher than my damn waist. So I would walk with her, you know, like I'm gonna stand up, you know, and she'd be like right here.
Oh wow!
Literally, I would, and she would love to hold, you know, our hands. So it looked funny. She's all like this, holding my hand.
Your grandpa was tall.
Yeah, my grandpa was huge. He was tall.
How tall are you again, Tony?
I'm 6'2".
6'2"?
Yes, sir. And my grandpa, I want to say I took it after my grandpa. My grandpa was like, I'm 6'2". He was taller than me, so.
Well, yeah, he did, because I mean.
And I came out just looking like him, as sexy as fuck. Colored eyes.
Yeah, you guys did get the colored eyes. He got both colors, blue and green. His little brother got blue, and his little sister got green. And he ended up getting both of them.
I'm sexy. My grandpa was like, I want him to have my color eyes.
And he was going to be a twin.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to his other twin.
Obviously, you do know, because I told you.
Well,
he passed away at birth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tiny.
It's okay. I mean,
I'm sorry, Tony.
No, it's not good. I mean, I mean, if he was here, I don't know what the hell she'd do.
What do you mean what I would do?
We'd play fucking trick games on you. Hell yeah.
My brother was a twin too.
My
one of my brothers, but his twin didn't form all the way inside the womb.
Chinese like.
So if we were, I'm thinking like if we were to get really pregnant,
we're gonna have quadruples.
Heck no.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. You'd be walking
around like.
You
said it already. Here, you said it already. You already put the omen out there.
Oh yeah, she'd be trying to walk down the street, be holding her belly like, because those babies would come out walking.
I see all these Asian females at work that go into work. They're all pregnant. Every single Asian customer that walks in, they're all pregnant. And I'm thinking, damn, these females are fertile.
Like, when I was pregnant with my daughter, it was like everywhere I looked, people were pregnant, and I'm like, God, that's been something in the water at that time.
Oh yeah, or either that or.
But I found out why all these Chinese women are pregnant, because we have a manager that transferred from China, and she told us, she's like, you want to know why they're all pregnant? And I'm like, why? She's like, because they want to come over here and have a better life for their baby. And she's like, and in China, when a female gets pregnant, they put her on top. So it's her that's pregnant, and then it's the dad, the mom, the sister, and then
different, something different.
You know, they she's the main priority. If she wants something, she gets it.
No, I swear to God, I thought it was you're talking about.
Tiny went the whole other way with that conversation.
Yeah,
you have a dirty mind.
Well, you watch how you say it.
No.
Oh wait, Bridget's back. Guess she's feeling better. Glad to hear that, Bridget. Awesome. Wait, Bridget?
No,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good, Bridget. Okay.
Where?
What?
Did you say? Go down.
Oh.
Thank you, Deborah.
What's that?
For what?
For yawning.
Yawn.
Oh, did I yawn? I'm sorry. I didn't even realize I yawned.
You know, when Rosa Camacho's asking the questions, it's only going direct.
First time yawning.
Okay, but what's she saying?
I was just saying, where was I? Where was I? How come I didn't see that?
Didn't see what?
Open your eyes, Rosa, then you might be able to see.
You're probably on your phone.
But she's probably like you. She's like,
well, I had to go into his restroom.
But yeah, my eye itched.
I'm cold.
A ship came in a lot. Alright, see, so I'm back. Welcome back.
So I guess we're
gonna call it.
Yeah.
Because she's really tired, and like I said,
yeah,
it's cold out here, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
It's already past 9:30
tomorrow.
So.
Yes, I will.
It's past your bedtime.
What?
He says it's already past 9:30. I was like, it's past your bedtime.
Oh, I don't know.
It is. I'm about to go cuddle with my dog. She keeps me warm. Keeping me warm. She keeps me warm for like 10 minutes, and then I wake up in the morning and she's already over there with him.
Oh yeah, like, they love me. Because I mean,
All right, guys.
I try to hug her. I'm over here trying to hug her, right? I tried to do this and hug her, and she's like,
"You are such a liar."
That's what she does. I tell her every time I have. You didn't want to hug me, or you didn't let me hug you. When did I do that? I was like,
he's lying.
Oh, I'm lying.
That much.
That's only when I'm mad at you.
And I tell her, and she asks me in the morning, was I snoring? I was like, you were snoring fucking loud as hell. No, I was not. I go, then don't fucking ask me.
That's funny.
Dog.
Oh, it was probably the dog.
Does snore, and she does drool.
We're not talking about drooling. We're talking about snoring here.
But I'm just telling you.
But you do drool on your pillow too, so.
Of course I do. Right? Little bitch over.
She wakes up in the morning, the damn pillows are stuck to her face.
Oh, you know what?
And then Alice thinks.
You drool too, so be quiet.
Only once.
What do you mean once? He talks in his sleep too.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't hear myself. That's what I was about to say.
Last time you were over there, I don't know what you were doing.
Oh,
you were pretending like you were playing.
Wait, before we get off. Hold on.
Shit,
hold on,
why
hold
did
on.
I say it?
Hold on. I got something before we leave. Watch. You know how she said, you know, she's all in love with eating the hot Cheetos and shit and soda.
We're gonna go and get some hot Cheetos now.
She's the one that told me. She goes, I was asleep. I guess I was dreaming about eating Cheetos because I woke up like this and I was about to go.
I
the Cheeto, and then she goes. I went back to sleep with the Cheeto in my hand still. I was like, wow.
I woke up with my hands like this, and I'm looking at them like, they don't have any chili powder on them.
That shit was fucking funny as hell. I told her, I go, I'm gonna have to say that on the live stream. You better not. You better not. So I'm putting my ass on the spot. So I was like, this is the time. So you're lucky I didn't say yesterday because there was a lot more people.
Good. I'm glad you didn't. That's just guys are like me and my man. Curly said that.
Curly?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's what you want, if that's what you want, call love, hair or night.
7 years is too much.
Hell yeah! I mean, you don't see us close together.
I see half of Tiny's head.
I'm surprised.
Wait,
no,
what?
I only see half of your head, Tiny.
Oh, good, because I'm just like.
Ow.
Uy, acércate.
I'm surprised he even reached out as soon as I walked out of the store to hold my hand. Cause I'm the one that's always reaching for his hand to hold it.
Oh yeah. She tries to hold my hand. She's like, I'm over here trying to fight her off me. I was like, get the hell off me. Yeah, and she tries to walk next to me. I speed up and shit. I was like, no. That was just what makes me walking in front of was yes, no.
If he walked in front of me,
I fart in front and she eats it all.
Yes, he does.
Right? Like
I tell you, my husband walked in front of me in the store and I was pushing a cart. He'd have a cart up his ass. Just saying.
No, I mean, like I said, I don't care where I'm at. I'll fart anywhere. She's back behind me. Oh wow, it's your fault walking behind me.
You crop dusting at the store.
He's telling me the same thing. Well, I mean, when I fart on the car, I tell him. I turn around, I'm like,
man,
babe, I farted.
I'm gonna tell you what this thing. I fucked up by locking the windows.
He did one time.
I told her before this happened, I go, if you fart in this fucking car again, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lock the fucking windows and you're not gonna be able to open it. I'm gonna turn on the heat. So she farts. So I roll up. She fart. We had the windows up. She goes, babe, I farted. I was like, really? Okay. I fucking lock the fucking windows and I go, look at what I'm gonna do. Boom. Turn that son of a bitch on.
And he ended up farting.
I farted. So and that it was like those, you know, those silent but deadly ones. I'm like, and that was it. She's like, so I was like, you puke, you gotta fucking clean it up. So I was like, that's for farting in the damn car when I'm driving.
The car locked the doors.
We were driving. We couldn't lock the doors. Were locked. I mean, I was down the freeway. You know, I don't know if she wants to jump out.
I did fart on the way.
I know.
He ate it all.
It was fucking disgusting. Like I was tasting it way back to my damn throat.
My son, when we go to the store, he likes to go to the fragrance aisle, and he'll sit and go, "I want to know what this smells like, Mom." And the whole time, I can smell that he's cutting gas at the store. And I'm just like, "Oh my gosh!" But he's like, "This one smells good. Let me see what this one smells like." So he's like perfuming the whole area while he's crop dusting the whole aisle.
Oh my God, the Asian customers.
Oh, I thought it was another story about me.
My manager came in. She's like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "What?" She's like I just walked into a fart. She's like, I had my mouth open and everything. She's like, I can taste it. I'm like, that is nasty, Norma. I was like, that's nasty.
Have you guys ever walked into a damn room where somebody farted and it's like you open the door and it seems like if somebody slaps the shit out of you?
It's the funk hits you in the face, yeah. That usually happens in my bathroom. Nobody tells you. Nobody says, "Hey, give it a couple minutes," or nobody actually Febrezes the room. You open up the door and you're like, oh, the funk just hit you.
That was your mom one day.
Oh yeah, my mom. She doesn't have those silent but deadly ones, and always behind her.
No, not that.
It's always my brother behind her that when she farts.
Not that. When she goes to use the restroom and somebody, it happened to me. He goes to do her duties, and she even tells us, don't go in there. Yo de pendejo, I go in there and shit. I ain't gonna smell. La señora se estaba pudriendo.
Mama.
I open the door and I go, God damn. She's like, ¿Qué pasó?
Uber Goober lady.
Oh, Uber Goober lady was.
Uber Goober lady, hi.
Uber Goober lady.
I took my ex-mother-in-law to the mall.
What?
She begged me and begged me. I took my ex-mother-in-law to the mall. She begged and begged and begged me to take her. And we were in Sears, and she was looking like she was an older Hispanic woman. You know how they like to use the faldas, the real long ones or whatnot. And she was in there trying to find herself a new falda. And I'm not a falda person, so I could have cared less what she was buying. And there was a couple of other ladies just a few clothes racks over, and all of a sudden she let the wettest, loudest I have ever heard come out of a human being. And I looked at her, and I looked at those ladies, and I know I changed every color of the rainbow, and I just slowly walked away. And I was like, I can't go over there because I know the smell is going to knock me the hell out. I just couldn't do it. And she just sin vergüenza. She's just over there looking at her faldas. And I was like, oh my gosh. Mortifying moment. Mortifying, because it was the loudest fart I've ever heard a human make in my life. And she's like 60 years old when she, just the loudest fart. I'm sitting there going, ¿Qué chingados comiste tú, mujer? Like, seriously.
And I bet her father was like, oof.
Oh, I guarantee it had to have poofed up in the back. I mean, but she was like, sin vergüenza, just looking at her father.
So good thing nobody was around smoking a cigarette or lighting a cigarette or anything.
The whole damn block would have blew up. The whole block would have blew up. No kidding. Those ladies looked at me like I did it, and I was just like, not me.
They're probably looking at you, thinking you did it.
What?
Her in-law probably like.
Oh yeah, no. I mentioned something later on about that. I was like, "Did you fart in the store?" And she goes, "¿Y qué chingas tiene? Todos lo hacen." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." When I say sin vergüenza, it was sin vergüenza. Like, she just let it rip, and I thought, "Oh my land." So
she's my type of
squeeze
girl.
your butt cheeks, because her butt cheeks didn't. They were just flapping.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What's that word again?
Sin
vergüenza, without being embarrassed.
Yeah,
you're not embarrassed. Diana Keller said, "Oh my God, I was having lunch with my friend and bent over and farted on him."
I would too.
My grandma always blames the dog. Mom Queen said, "I blamed the dog one time."
I truly believe that one.
I blamed the dog. I farted and I was like, right away, I pointed at her, and she was just staring at him. And I was like, it was her. It was her. Because she does.
In my house, it's almost like a guessing game of who farted, because you've got the baby, you've got the dad, you've got the teenager, and you've got two dogs. So it's like, who farted?
They all pointed at each other. No, it was him. The dog.
Yeah. Or the cat. The poor cat sometimes gets blamed.
He's like, he turns around like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, y'all. If y'all haven't seen Cooper, he mean mugs. Like he's a mean mugging cat. He just sits there and just stares at you. Evil look too. Where is that little turd at? I haven't seen him in a while.
I don't know. She was just saying hi to everybody.
Oh, yeah, she's
Hello.
doing her rounds.
Come here.
Do you have any stories, Duke?
Huh?
He doesn't want to share them.
He doesn't want to share his farting stories.
Oh, look. There's, what's the top? The casting?
I'm testing.
He does look mean. He doesn't like
Oh,
cats.
he's a sweetheart. I don't like cats either, but this one kind of stole my heart. He's never scratched me. He's never been mean or anything like that, but he's my buddy. For when he wants to be.
Not me.
Yeah, he's like cats.
Hell no. Sorry. But they got.
He's a good mouser, Tiny.
Huh?
He's a good mouser. You don't like him? Look at Tiny. Look at Tiny.
The kid's looking.
There's
All right,
a cat
Tiny, he's
just
gone.
like that.
No, I honestly I
rolls
don't
around.
like them because her aunt, or the last house we were at, her aunt had one, and that motherfucker would pee everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, he didn't like me, obviously. Because, I mean, he didn't like me. I knew he didn't like me because when his back arched. I was like...
And it was a black cat, too.
I was like, oh, hell no. Nope. And he got sharp-ass nails and teeth? No way. Mm-mm. I'm not afraid of them. I just don't like them.
I'm scared of spiders.
I'm scared of spiders,
Me
too.
I don't like snakes.
Oh. Snakes.
Do you guys have vinegar runes up there where you live?
Vinegar what?
Vinegar runes.
The hell is that?
Okay, well, we had them down in the desert, but a vinegar rune is kind of like a spider on steroids. But they smell when they spray it. You smell vinegar.
What the?
They're ugly, but they're primary in the desert, so I didn't know if you guys had them up there.
No, I haven't seen them. Good. Nope.
No, not that I know. We haven't.
No.
Okay.
But yeah,
I don't know how Hazel likes those.
For real.
Those snakes. For kids too.
I mean, I'm not. I don't. It's
Uh,
my respects to Hazel and everything. She's an awesome YouTuber, you know. But when she, hell no, I have to watch the phone like this.
I think it's really cool because I was watching the Uber Goober lady today. She was interviewing the carpet python lady in Australia, and she was talking about how her trained.
How are you potty trained? Damn.
Well, when you feed a snake, they eat it, and there's a certain amount of time that it takes for their bodies to process their food. So she knows when they have to go, or she knows how they can tell her basically when they have to go. And if she has to leave, she actually puts puppy potty pads down, and they go to the bathroom on the potty pads.
That's crazy. Yeah, I jumped on.
It was super cool watching it today.
I jumped on her live stream when she was already, she was already talking about them. I got to hear when she goes that her snake had something in her mouth stuck, and she noticed that because the snake was doing faces like something like that, and she noticed this. She's like, I picked it up, and obviously she goes, I grabbed it from behind the neck.
The neck, yeah.
And she stuck her finger in it just to get that thing in. I was like, how are you gonna do that? Don't the snakes
clamp down?
I mean, and I'm pretty sure they're venomous. The ones that
Just how you are with your dog, that's how she is with her pythons. It's the same love.
on the live stream.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, but I mean, I was tripping out like how
Who
how
was
you,
it? Hazel?
no, it was some other
some
lady
other
that
lady?
she was interviewing on her channel.
Oh.
But it was cool. I mean, that snake was nice looking. I honestly liked the colors of it, but no, not around me. Keep that thing like about 2-3 blocks away from me, and
I hate
it's all good.
I hate roaches too.
Oh
Nasty
yeah,
nasty bugs, nasty.
If it crawls and it has, if it's creepy crawly insect, no go here.
Oh yeah,
No.
right.
If I see a spider in the restroom, I won't go in there till he kills it. Babe!
Oh, yep.
I had to get my ass up off the bed, put on my damn shoes, and go and kill it.
We have cave crickets here.
I'm already sitting in that toilet and I see it and I'm like,
Shut your mouth.
No, I have my eyes on that thing. I'm like, I'm not gonna get my eyes off.
She locks and loads on that damn thing.
I throw all kinds of stuff at it and I'm like, shit, this thing's not gonna move.
She misses.
And
if it's in front of her, she throws things and she throws it over there.
I'm wiping and everything. I'm still looking at it, and
that's kind of nasty. You're trying sitting in front of it.
Still, like, either I kill it, or it's gonna crawl on me, or it's gonna go somewhere, and I'm not gonna kill it. So
we have
Bridget.
Welcome back, Bridget.
Hello, Bridget.
We have cave crickets here, and cave crickets look like a really creepy spider, and the legs are even longer what a normal spider would do, except they jump because they're crickets. And where you find them here would be like in basements or cellars or whatnot, and they prey on spiders. In my basement, I don't have spiders because I have my cave crickets, but they don't bite. They won't bite a human.
So are you
creepy things to look at?
Rent or something?
Do what?
Are you charging them rent for being down there?
I need to, man. I would be debt free if I charged them rent. At any given time in the summertime, I have anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 of them in my basement.
Uber Goober lady.
Thank
Have
you
a good night.
stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by.
Have a good night.
Next time you come in the panel with us.
That's what I get.
That's what you get for making fun of me. See, God.
What happened?
I burned the shit out of my lip.
God punishes you.
Oh no.
Ways.
Yeah. That thing hurts.
I had a frog once. People got to feed it, and the frog turned it into a mummy.
Oh, so it died?
Oh no.
Did you hear that?
A frog turned into a mummy because they forgot to feed it?
Yeah. That actually hurt.
Did it burn me?
Christian was about 1.5 years old and we moved and we had his beta fish. And Christian would call it Tutu. That was his name. And Tutu went on this move with us and we put him in the back of our SUV when we moved and we got to our new house. And we got everything out of the truck except for Tutu. And we had forgotten about Tutu. This morning, because I remembered Tutu. I thought, where is Tutu? Poor Tutu was half frozen.
What?
Tutu ended up living for another 6 months after that. And for the life of me, since then, I probably have owned about 10 different beta fish that just randomly die. So I need to find another Tutu in my life.
Beta fish, are those the ones that look like blue and red and all that?
Yeah, the ones that are by themselves, like in a pot of water.
Yeah.
Like the Finding Nemo.
I had one of those. My dad overfed it and killed it.
Yeah, they only need like 1 or 2 petals like every other day or so.
Yeah, his belly was like, he looked like if it was pregnant. And it was floating on top. I cried. Because I love that.
Bless your heart. Yeah, well, Tutu lived another 6 months, but when I walked out there, his whole fish pot was like practically frozen. And he was just in there looking at me like, y'all forgot my ass, and here would you can you take me and get me warm? So bad for the fish.
Back to life.
I don't know.
My mom had a koi fish, and she would I don't know how he would jump out of the water.
The one that big old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was huge. He ended up jumping out of the water and he landed.
Who knows how long he was out for?
Yeah. And my mom brought, I don't know, doo-doo stuff on it and brought it back to life.
She was already praying.
floating.
She was already praying from Diosito.
No sacó el huevo and she wasn't sitting there like blessing it with the huevo.
Yeah. Why you talking about my mama?
You're the one that started this.
The fish was floating, like swimming, but upside down. And she grabbed it and she started like massaging it somehow, and then little by little that thing was turning, and so he started swimming.
That old lady has powers.
She has turtles right now. They were like this big. My brother kept overfeeding them. Now they're like this.
So you're saying she que sabe brujerías or what?
Yes, that's why I don't mess with her. I just make her laugh. That's it. She won't curse on me or something. I fire whatever she wants.
Man, the first time anybody ever came at me with an egg, I was like, what the heck are they doing? And I was so sick, and I didn't feel good. And I had this cold egg going down my face, on my chest, on my arms, on my legs. And then I'm like, what are you going to do with the egg? Are you going to cook it? And she's like, no, heavens no, I'm going to put it under your bed. And I'm like, all the negatives being drawn out of your body under the bed, and in the morning we're going to crack it and we're going to release that negativity out so that way it's away from you, and we're going to see how bad. A ver si alguien te echó ojo. And I'm like, what does that mean? And then she explained it to me. I'm like, why would somebody put an eye on me? And she's like, yeah, somebody did put an ojo on you. And I was like, oh no, that's bad. That's bad news.
He's probably like, as long as it's a nice looking guy, que me ponga ojos. Nah, but yeah.
No. The first time the egg came at me, I was like, what the heck are these people doing to me? Like, honestly, what are you going to do? What is an egg going to do? What is an egg going to do?
Hey.
But it works, man. That egg works. Don't knock it until you try it.
No, something like that happened to my sister. Way before I met her, somebody did they did a curse on her. Like within a week, she looked like 3 times older than what she was, and we noticed that her skin started turning like dark, and she wouldn't do shit, nothing.
She's a really light skinned girl,
and she's light skinned, and my mom seen her like that. She's like, "What's going on? Are you okay? What happened?" And she goes, "I don't know. I mean, I've been feeling sick since this day, you know, and since that day till now, it's like I'm looking really bad." So my mom, she kind of knew. She's like, somebody probably cursed you, you know, to somebody like that does that, witchcraft. I don't know if that's what you want to talk. Anybody else? And the lady, the person that she took her to, she's like, right when she seen her, she goes, "Oh, I think I know what they did to her. Let me do this ritual on her, if that's what you want to call it." She pulled out an egg, and my mom goes as well. She goes, "What the hell are you gonna do with the egg to her? What are you gonna do with it?" She's like, "Well, I'm gonna, you know, rub it all over her body, you know, do these little prayers, I guess, and then tomorrow or the other, like 3 days from now, I guess, we'll crack it open and we'll see what color it is." So sure enough, they did they prayed for her, whatever you want to call it. She went home, and I don't know if it's true, but the next day she's like, my sister to my mom, "Well, I'm feeling a little better." Mom goes, "That's loca. I mean, I don't think, you know, it's not going to help you from one day to another." But she goes, that's loca. We'll see. So yeah, the day came, you know, the lady comes to the house, I guess, and cracks the egg open in front of her. That thing was black. Everything that came out was black, and the lady goes, "You see that?" She's like, "Yeah, I think that." My mom goes straight out. She goes, "Yeah, I think that was a rotten egg." She's like, "No, it's not." She goes, "This is all the bad stuff that they did to her. You know, it cleaned her out, I guess." So yeah, and she started getting better. I mean, it was a trip.
Some people don't believe it until you actually.
That is a trip.
Exactly.
I told my mom, I was like, "Is there any way can she curse people to lose weight?" She goes, I'm was like,
That's part of the reason, like, I fell in love with the Latin culture is because it's different, and the passion is there, whether it being from family, religion, things as such. I mean, it's just the Latin culture is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Oh, yeah. There's a shitload of different ways you can cure yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You drink hot Sprite, you're fucking better.
They've done it to my cousin. She had something in her. She looked like she was possessed.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it in her eyes were like really different. And they had to take her with her
Scary.
like a step
dude.
grandpa or something like that. Because he still does that.
Oh, we're talking about the one in Tijuana?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he helped her. He helped her a lot. And they told her, yeah, like they had he was saying that they had like a voodoo doll of her. And were doing stuff to her.
Wow.
And it was one of her ex-boyfriend's
He was in love with her or something.
It was a relative that was doing that to her.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't he the one that he came to the house one day and told us? Oh, I think it was next that he was seeing a baby figure standing. I think it was next to me or next to you on the side, and we're like, "What is it at?"
But
he goes, "No."
He's also helped my uncle. My dad. He's like, my dad never believed it. He's like, we walked into this room. He's like, and it felt so cold in there. Like the whole house was hot, but once we walked in there, the house got immediately cold. You see that?
Yeah.
And he helped them. My dad saw everything that they did to my uncle. Same with my cousin. My aunt and uncle didn't believe in that either until they actually saw her and took her in there. They had to force her in that room because she didn't want to go in there. Well, whatever she had on her, he didn't want to let her go in that room so he can help her.
Like a bad spirit, I guess.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, my dad, the other day, a couple of days ago, I was sitting right here, you know, I was on the phone, and then I guess my dad seen a shadow figure right beside me. See that? And I was like, no. Like, and then there was something in the apartment, so
Right.
it was just crazy.
Oh yeah.
And it just flew right by me, so I didn't even see nothing. I was not even paying attention.
See things, and like he's seen something he didn't want to tell me, but he's seen quite a few things.
Yeah, there's things I've seen that I don't want to tell her because I know she'll get scared.
And I don't want to know because I get up at night with no lights on.
And she, I mean, that's the way I am. I mean, wherever I'm at, if I stay at somebody's house, I walk through the house with the lights off. I don't care. But she does that, but that's the reason why I don't want to tell her because, like how she said, she gets up at night without turning lights on. She uses the restroom. So if I tell her she ain't gonna do it, she'd be scared.
But at the same time,
because I don't want to get woken up from my sleep. Dave, can you take me to the restroom?
But at the same time, I want to know. I don't know.
Yeah, she does, but I don't tell her because the things that I've seen. No joke. Like
you're at the house.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like I've seen,
you just have to keep in mind that there's something after life, you know, and so our bodies are legitimately just a vessel. So what makes us function and what makes us think and how we're speaking, it's actually our soul doing it. So when we die, we're vessels. It's just our vessels, but our soul continues on. Whether it continues on here because we have unfinished business or etc. I mean, you just have to think, you know, maybe there's somebody that has a message for me. You know, you can't be scared of the unknown, and that's where a lot of people are really scared of the unknown.
So true.
Scared of it.
That's so
you can't be scared of it because they were living human beings, just like just like us. Somebody's got a message for you. I mean, you can't be scared of it. My grandfather used to have a saying when I was small, because we lived out in the country in the middle of, and he would always tell me, "There's nothing that's outside in the dark that's not there in the daytime. So there's nothing walking around outside that's not there during the daytime unless you have a prowler or something like that. So you can't be scared of your house during the nighttime or the daytime because it's still the same.
Exactly.
So you just have to open your mind and just know that that was a human being and it is what it is. You know, I have things that move around in my house, but I'm like, oh, well, maybe I just didn't put that on the ledge right. Or, oh, maybe, you know, and that's just my mind trying to rationalize the situation. But ultimately, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Like for the stuff that I've seen, I don't tell her or her brother because her brother's really scared of the dark.
We leave
the guy that you guys always see in the background, that tall guy come, you know, when we do videos. Well, him, he, as far as I know, ever since he was a little kid, he's been scared of the dark. So he sleeps with his lights on, which I understand is cool. I mean, I if I was scared, I'd do the same thing. But here at the house where we're at, like I said, I walk around the house at night, you know, dark. And as soon as I turned on this one light, I don't know why I turned it on, but when I turned it on, where my brother-in-law sleeps, his room, I literally seen a black figure like facing his door. And that's it. The next day, I think I told her, or I think it was my mother-in-law or somebody. I forgot who I told that, you know, this is what I saw in front of his door, and he happened to hear it. What I was saying, and he comes up to me and he goes, "What did you say? Was I hearing right?" I go, "What did you hear?" He told me, and I go, "Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. In front of your door, that figure was facing your room." So I mean, I should have never told him that because he goes, "Oh, I'm not gonna sleep in my room anymore," and this and that, because he's scared, but he still sleeps there. But I told him, I go, "Look." Like how Deborah said, you know, her dad had a saying, you know, my dad had a saying as well. It's a Spanish one. No le tengas miedo. Le deberías tener miedo a los que están vivos en vez de los espíritus.
So you
because like I'll try to say in English, you should be afraid of the living human instead of the spirits right now, because the spirits cannot hurt you. This living spirit.
It's a demon or
yeah,
like
but see. No, if you're weak, that's what I heard. If you're weak, they'll use your body, and that's what I always say. Like the thing when I hear things or see things, you know, I tell myself, you know, okay, you're here to do what you got to do. I'm not bothering you. Don't bother me, and that's how it is. And I've always said that to myself. So if I see anything, I just say the same thing over and over, and they don't bother me. And that's what I tell her too. If you ever see something, just say that, you know. Don't show that you're scared and tell them, you know, don't bother me. I won't bother you. You go ahead, do your thing.
Well, that day that I did see my grandpa, it
did.
It scared me because I didn't expect him to be sitting there looking at me.
Obviously, because he's passed away.
Yeah. Like I was on my way to go to the restroom. Good thing I didn't pee on myself either, because
that would have been a big pee.
Yeah. And he would always wear white T-shirts, all the time. He looked like an old school. Like an old school gangster. His hair slicked back, white T-shirt, and
just like my father-in-law.
Like I think it was Diki pants, nicely creased all the time. And I seen him sitting there looking at me, and and it freaked me out because when I ran back to him and I turned around, the chair that he was sitting on, it wasn't pulled out the way
she saw it.
Like, just talking about it's giving me goosebumps. And that's when I told him, I was like, no. I was like, I know what I saw. I was like, I seen my grandpa sitting there. I'm not scared. I know he's always with us. But it just caught me off guard.
What's really cool is the smell.
Yes.
That's what's really cool. And I'm getting goosebumps now because I can smell a smell and instantaneously I know that smell. Like a couple days ago, I smelled my grandfather. And my grandfather had a very distinct man smell, an older man smell. And I lived with my grandfather for 10 plus years of my childhood. And it was just a distinct smell I could spot and I could pick out of anywhere. And I smelled that smell the other day. And I was just like, it was a reassuring smell. Or I'll be walking through a store and all of a sudden I'll have a smell and it hits me and it takes me back to a time with my grandmother. And so those were just, well, I don't have any grandparents anymore. They're all gone. And but just here and there, I'll smell my grandmother on one side. It's okay because it's life. You know, it eventually will come to everyone. And so I didn't get to say goodbye to any of my grandparents. I went to no funerals because I don't like going to funerals. I went to my friend's funeral the year before last, the one I was telling you about the other night that she passed away on Mother's Day. Didn't even want to go to that, but I went to that because she was my friend. My other friend, she lives out of state. She couldn't be here. And how I got designated pregnant to FaceTime a funeral, I have no idea, but I FaceTimed a funeral. And I went because if it wasn't for that friend, I probably wouldn't have gone because I would much rather remember the living person than seeing a person in a box that's getting ready to be buried. And that's just me. That's how I am. I want to remember the person how they were. And I'm thankful that I never went to any of my grandparents' funerals because I remember how they were. I don't have the memory of the funeral. I don't have that sorrow moment of their life. To me, it's like, okay, well, there's their house, and I know they're not there, and it's okay with me, but I don't have that. I've been to their grave sites, but I'm glad I don't have that memory of seeing them gone.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, it sucks. I mean, like I said, she doesn't want to have that memory of burying your family.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's nice to know the smells or the little things that they do to let you know that they're there with you.
Oh yeah, it's super cool.
Like right here at the house. Even I don't think you were around. It was your mom and your dad and I. We were in the living room and, like, real quick out of nowhere, we smelled like a female's perfume. And I didn't say anything at first. I was like, smelling and shit. Like, okay, I know my mother-in-law's right there. She didn't never put on perfume or anything. And then I noticed like my father-in-law as well. He's like smelling like there's a smell out here. And I looked at him. I go, "Did you smell that? Do you smell that?" He goes, "Yeah." He asked me, "What do you smell?" I go, "Well, I smell a female's perfume." That's exactly what I smell. But I know my mother-in-law doesn't wear that perfume, or none of my family members would wear that. So it's like, where'd it come from? And I told myself, I was like, maybe somebody in this house passed away. Maybe they use that same perfume or something. But so it stayed like that. Even my mother-in-law smelled it too, but I never said that to them. Somebody probably passed it here in the house because they'll get scared. So I just kept it to myself. And yeah, I mean, I've had that happen to me. Like, I smelled those flowers they used at the funerals that they smell, the white ones. Mm-hmm. I smelled that where like out of the streets as well when there's none of those flowers around, and I was like, how did that come from? It's a trick.
That is a trick.
I smell those all the time.
Shoot.
Well, my grandfather was really good, really about like self-curing. And I don't know if it was the stubborn Welch in him, because Welch can be very stubborn folks. And, go and get medicine, and then he'd have medicine for days. Like, you open up the cabinet and there's just 100 bottles from God only knows what year. But there is one smell in specific that I came across about 6 months ago, and it's peach oil. And good God, it stinks so bad. But the smell, I remember it as a child. And so when I smelled it, I smelled basically about the same smell the other. And that's the reason why I said, I told Christian, I said, come here. And I brought him into the living room. I said, you smell that? And he said, yeah. I said, that's what your great-grandpa smelled like. And he's like, that's really cool. And he stood there and he smelled it and smelled it and smelled it. He's like, where is that coming from? I said, I have no idea. A candle, because it was not a very pleasant smell to smell, but
right.
A slap in the face of a memory that I haven't smelled in, oh my gosh, 20 years, 20 plus years.
But I bet you it made you feel like like relaxed, in other words, or comfortable.
Rusty Rose says, think of it as this: they miss you and want to check on you. That's
Yeah.
That's why you smell the smells.
See things that are getting
Mm-hmm.
moved around. Like she says that her dad keeps opening up her silverware drawer, and I just say, okay, now close it. Like he's moving little things here around.
True. I mean, I believe that because I mean I've seen stuff like that as well, but in someone else's house. But yeah.
Have you guys ever been to a cemetery in Mexico?
No, I want to do that.
I went. The only time I've been to a cemetery was to bury my grandpa.
If you ever get the chance to go, and I mean like an actual like cemetery where they've got like their own like mausoleums set up, and they're like glass boxes, and they have like their personal items and their photos of them, photos with their family. So when they come to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, they'll take everything, you know, that person liked, and they'll leave things there. And I got to go to one. It was close to the house I went to when I was in Mexico with my ex-husband, and peacefulness. It was bizarre when I first saw it, and I had that reaction of bizarreness. But then when I started looking and seeing, it was even more peaceful than what you'd actually find in the cemetery here in the States, because each one of those people mattered. And not saying that folks here don't, but the respectfulness of the dead in Mexico is just so high. It's way different. It's like black and white. It really is.
Yes.
You know, mausoleums here, you put this plaque on, and their stuff, you know, their bodies inside.
Right.
But there, it's like their personal belongings, photos, pipes, hairbrushes with hair still on it. It's all there.
Yes,
it's all there.
That's the way my grandma and my grandpa's gravesite is. He has the stuff that like you said, all their belongings that they love to do. Like my grandpa used to love. He was I don't know how you call him. He worked with leather. He would make the saddles, boots, shoes, and stuff like that. So they left some of that stuff there. You know, obviously not a big saddle, but you know, little things here and there. But I know what you're saying. I mean, it's more peaceful, like you said.
Peaceful and respectful.
Like they actually go all out.
Yeah, like how she said. Yeah, like how she said. They take more. I'm not saying they don't take it serious over here, but they take more than Mexico.
It's a whole other thing over there.
Yeah.
And because of it being called Day of the Dead, everyone thinks, oh, okay, well, you know, it's just Day of the Dead. Everybody dances and celebrates, but they take and they remember the people who have died, and they remember them.
See, yes, that's. I would love to go to Mexico and go to their cemetery out there and actually do a stream out there. But haven't gone. You see the light?
Light again?
Yeah, but we're at 10% on the laptop, guys, and
alright.
She's been wanting to go inside because he's tired.
My feet are frozen.
Yeah.
And but
everybody's leaving off the stream too.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I mean, if we were not answering all the comments,
I was trying
she was trying
to.
Yeah. But we might just go live tomorrow, not a hangout.
Maybe during the day, not at night.
Oh yeah, during the day we'll probably do a little hangout, you know.
Yeah.
So
no worries, guys.
Whoever wants to join us again, and whoever wants to be on the panel with us, feel free to just send us an email. But we really appreciate, you know, Bridget, Deborah, Duke to being up here with us. You know, it was a lot of fun, and everybody out there, you know, all our fam that was making comments. I'm sorry, like I said, we were not reading all of them, but we had to thank you guys for being here.
Time talking to you guys.
It was an awesome time, yes.
Thank you.
With that being
I'm always
said,
glad to be here.
We're happy to have you guys, man. That's what we love to do. But before that, I'm sorry to, you know, you guys were tuned in with Big Tiny
and Goldilocks. You
guys have a blessed night, day, evening, morning, wherever you're at. and hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Well,
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Yeah,
Bye.
tomorrow.
Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, be careful.
Yep.
All right, good night.
Night, night.